Hey yo, you love the way I rap black, step the F back. But we have a gun and chest chat, respect that. Any girl I met that, hit that. Love the way I spit that. I don't kick that, push your wig back, get your shit snapped, get your ribs cracked. Got a front habit, kick that, get that, sit back. School shit, skip that. Learn how to flip hack for the big stacks and the big act. Now I got the big act, click like, since day one, been in the ditch, kin with a snitch. Now I'm in the pen in the mix.
You meet him in her podcast episode 15. Alright. In the building today, we got Los.
Yup.
Got Jacob.
Yeah.
Frost.
Yo.
Ray.
Yo.
Puda.
Yo.
Cole.
Yo.
Everybody said yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Alright.
Pussy. Shit.
Alright. Today, we're going to try to stick on a wrestling podcast topic. The shit is going to change up because I'm drinking this apple Ciroc. But we're going to try to stick on topic for a little while. Now, first off, we could just jump right in. We're going to talk about the current product. A lot of people got problems with the current product. So, how do y'all feel about the current product of wrestling right now? WWE, because I don't watch all the extra shit. You know, Lucha Underground, I don't watch it. Ring of Honor, I see it once in a while. TNA, I'm not talking about it.
Creative is just not creative anymore, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a whole bunch of talent on the roster. They're just not being creative with what they want to do.
I tell you every time I see it. I don't watch every week. I catch the pay-per-views with you and a couple episodes through the month.
You a Brock Lesnar, huh?
No, fuck him. Ass.
Part-time.
First of all, they don't push the right wrestlers.
Okay.
All right, so it took them forever to get my man, help me out here because I'm bad with names. Yes.
Daniel Bryan.
All right. So it took him like forever to get the belt. By the time he get the belt, fuck Krill.
But okay, so like this is something Daniel Bryan knew though. He even said that on that whack ass DVD that came out. The Yes No, what the fuck shit was called. Like he was saying, like I wrestled so long in the Indies, I knew my career was coming to an end. I just wanted to end it somewhere. So that's that might be low key his fault. But like, what is the right wrestler to push? Like
Randy Orton.
Yeah, but he got a bunch of pushes though.
I get excited when I see Randy Orton wrestle.
How exciting?
What you mean?
Like one of my nipples would get hard. Like when he caught that motherfucker when he ran up his leg.
Seth Rollins.
When he caught him with the RKO, that was worth
That
the
was
watch.
actually boner worthy.
I mean,
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
My dick ain't get hard when it happened, but you know, it was tough.
Randy Orton,
chubby.
Randy Orton been around as long as Cena, but he's at the point where he's so good that no matter when and where they push him, Randy Orton gonna succeed. He's just that damn good. He's like
damn good.
Yeah, he's just like Triple H when he was like 02, 03. Like,
Oh, yeah, it was
can't
like-
do no wrong for real.
It got to a point where niggas started to cheer Triple H for heel shit. Niggas was like, we don't care, we love you.
Right, exactly.
It was like Sledgehammer. He was like, yes, I'm gonna hit him in the nuts, yes.
They ain't have with Flag. He supposed to be the dirtiest heel in the game. They cheer that shit he do now. So it's like,
Son of Ric Flair.
Alright, I got you.
His daughter ain't got no ass.
she don't though.
She don't though. But
Even Sasha Banks, but she still good.
What we did?
Sasha Banks like she suck a mean.
Hey!
Apple.
Is that Snoop's cousin?
Huh?
That's Snoop's cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You seen her. I
Yeah.
showed her that match of
Yeah.
her and Bailey.
The thing is, for me, like the current product, I don't have as many complaints as I used to have. You would ask me this question back in 2009. I've been talking for an hour on that shit alone. But current product, I ain't that mad because whatever fucking flaws they got, NXT makes up for like 90% of their shit.
It's all about New Day, yo.
No.
Know him.
Let me tell you something. 95% of the time when I stop watching wrestling halfway through, it's a big motherfucker comes out and starts gyrating.
Remember we were watching Survivor Series? All them niggas was up there twerking.
Not cool.
Wade Barrett up there.
Oh my
Not
God.
cool.
Them niggas is like a minstrel show.
They make me hate my
Them
race.
niggas are messing themselves.
They a minstrel show.
But you wasn't complaining when Big Daddy V was out there doing that crazy shit.
I wasn't watching when that nigga.
The only reason I'm cool with the overly stereotypical racism that WWE perpetuates so much It's because they touch all spectrum. Remember Mexicool? Remember
God.
Kate
Yeah.
Murdoch? I don't know about you, Garrison, but I'm gonna make him squeal.
Oh God.
Greatest promo ever. But like the stereotypes get spread. But that's WWE. What the fuck is WWE without stereotypes?
Chuck and Billy.
Oh God, don't bring me back to
Austin
that
and
time.
Rock, you got the ultimate redneck versus the ultimate cool nigga. It was that's how they make product.
And then when Stone Cold went out on injury, every fucking week.
Chill.
Every fucking week. The main event of the was Rock versus Triple H. These motherfuckers fought every single type of match known to man.
Just like Cena, Randy Orton nowadays.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Like
There's been
Batista
so many
and
pay
Edge.
views, not even funny.
You remember that, huh? You remember that? Jesus Christ. Batista and Edge just loved each
I was
other
like-
for like a 2-year period.
If I see this motherfucker powerbomb him one more time, I'm gonna think you like doing it.
Every time Batista and Edge faced off in the ring, I could hear reunited. And it feels
Go off
so
topic, off topic just a little bit. Remember we went to Survivor Series in 09 in DC? Cause we just talking about people loving Hill shit. And DC is Batista's hometown. And he had to wrestle Rey Mysterio. And every fucked up thing he did to Rey Mysterio, DC's like, yeah! Kill that little
They were like, I'm gonna powerbomb this midget against the turnbuckle. Yes, do that. I'm like, these
But Ray,
DC
you know
niggas.
why, right? Batista's a real nigga.
Batista, jeez. That
He's
was
a G. He's a real
those
nigga.
weren't his fans. That was his gang members. They was all throughout the
Batista's a
audience.
real G.
He a dumbass in Guardians of the Galaxy. But
He was hilarious in
He
Guardians.
played himself. Fuck you, mean?
he almost
played
got everyone
himself.
killed.
Played
I
himself in
appreciate
Spectre.
Hey,
He
he
definitely
was that
played
nigga.
himself
He was the Bray Wyatt of that movie. He talked a lot. Well, he got his ass whooped.
He got his ass whooped. He ain't whoop a lot
He ain't whipped a
of
lot
ass.
of ass. He was getting his
That's
ass
another
whooped.
thing. My man Bray Wyatt, great character, great storylines, but he always loses at the end.
Yeah, that's what we say.
He's a
every time.
glorified drop.
The only time he ever won was his first beef with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
That's the
The
one
only time
I
he
wanted him
ever
to
won.
lose. That's the one I wanted him to lose.
I would have liked to see like they need to utilize these legends that they have. Like it's not about getting them in the ring. It's about being a mouthpiece. Like if Undertaker would have teamed up with the Wyatts and brought back like the
Corporate ministry type.
the
gimmick.
ministry type shit.
But you got to stick with the Wyatt gimmick though.
You do.
You can't defer.
You can't.
I mean, Wyatt. I feel like Wyatt would bleed into like a ministry thing, just like the Brood did. I mean, what was the real fucking difference?
Right.
It was like dark character equals dark stable.
He going that
That's
cult
what
shit.
is true.
So man,
That's a good point. Actually, I think that would work better than the original Brood did because Bray Wyatt stands out. on his
He got
own.
star
Right.
power.
Yeah, and then you got the Undertaker. Really, if you look at it, Bray Wyatt is like the heir apparent. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that will work. But here's the thing: if you really want to push it, it has to be beyond this PG/reality era.
They're not
You can't-
changing that.
And they're not changing it, which
Their
sucks.
sponsors is in there.
Well,
Yeah.
But then then I have a toss up.
I think that hurts the product more than anything. Still being so PG.
Not necessarily, because we look at the rated R era. I mean, motherfuckers was saying suck my dick, and
Brock was on there
motherfuckers-
calling random women bitches every
motherfuckers was throwing up their middle fingers. Niggas was thrilling fat chicks. I mean, I was going on WCW, but still, I had to bring that up. Nigga.
Shout out to Scott Steiner.
Realest nigga off.
Oh shit, to throw.
I
But
thought you were talking about Mike Awesome and shit.
oh, I love that shit. That nigga moveset
God.
was legit. Clothesline powerbomb, suplex powerbomb, headbutt powerbomb, big boot powerbomb. But no, like within the PG era, one of the things that I point out, I mean, there are much better wrestlers. Like Stone Cold, Triple H, The Rock, Mankind, fucking legends, amazing. Do I think they hold the caliber of wrestling that a
Hell
fucking
no.
Seth Rollins has or a Daniel Bryan has?
Fuck
They were like
These are our god and CM Punk. These are our gods of the PG era, and they're just better wrestlers. I just think it's not the wrestler. It's the quality of the writing that's gone down, which they can afford because quality of writing only needs to be good when there's fucking competition.
I mean, the wrestling thing, that's generation, though, because every generation, the wrestling gets faster and faster. You watch something from the 50s, because, I watch a lot of old shit.
Oh yeah,
I'm crazy.
you mean 10
You
minutes?
watch
of
something like Luke Diaz, and then you go and watch Daniel Bryan. It's completely different.
back then, a Snapmare was a luchador movie.
Yeah.
Motherfucker sold the DDT too back then.
Our most expensive was the superplex. You can see it in
Some
every
drop
match.
was a finishing move.
This nigga said, this how the
If
match
Hogan
gonna
come
go.
back, the leg drop is still a finishing move.
That leg drop was like a motherfucking Call of Duty nuke.
You get 10 kills in a row, you get a leg drop.
Back in 1962, nigga be like, listen, this how the match gonna go. We're gonna lock up. I'm a headlock, 10 minutes. You will headlock me, 10 minutes. I'm gonna do a hammerlock, 12 minutes, and then scoop slam, end of the match.
No, you got the wrist lock though.
Oh, that wrist lock.
That wrist lock, you sprinkle that in throughout the match.
Oh yeah.
And you sell the heck out of
A
it.
few punches,
You just gotta keep.
Niggas sell the wrist lock like niggas used to sell the wrist
Wait, we
lock
just
like
go
you
like
got
this.
hit by Canadian destroyer.
Oh yeah.
Nigga like their wrist.
Oh no.
Ric
They
Flair
go ahead and take
hit
a wrist
them.
lock. They hold it for at least 5 minutes straight. Referee pardon.
That's why old motherfuckers like Ric Flair can wrestle for 50 years. Cause they ain't did nothing but wrist lock for 2 years.
Exactly.
Ric Flair has wrestled the same match for 30 years. You watch any, especially you watch Ric Flair and Sting. They wrestled the same match since the 80s.
My man runs in the ring, hits Ric Flair. That nigga jump out the rope, run up to the top rope. He hits Ric Flair when he get back in the ring. Ric Flair run
Right,
back out
I've
the ring.
seen so many Sting Flair matches. They're so similar. I think if without thinking about it, I could probably redo the match myself because they wrestled the same match every time they wrestle each other. Even that
my
last
God.
Nitro, it was in the 2000s. It's
Is
still the
Ric
same
Flair
match in 1990.
Is Ric Flair and Sting the original Orton and Cena?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That Orton and Cena shit got
Biggest bump Ric Flair ever took was that fucking move where he gets Irish whipped into the turnbuckle and does that
And
flip.
flip over the joint and run to the
Biggest
other
bump that
side.
nigga ever took was that plane crash.
It survived it.
Some real shit.
Damn, yo. Ric Flair was mean as shit after that Aaliyah crash. He was like, oh, you couldn't survive that? Thought you was more than a woman.
Oh,
I mean, you had a
Hey, hold up! Black Lives Matter!
Well, that turned dark fast.
I would like to say to the listeners, we love Aaliyah. We love Aaliyah. I just want to say that because I don't want none of you bitches coming after me and saying this nigga talking bad about Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah.
It don't make no sense to me. Romeo must die, but Ric Flair can't. Just to make Ric Flair ordered in the plane, he crashed it.
I'm tired of seeing Ric Flair now, though. Like,
Why?
I don't
'Cause he
want
always
to see him on
cry.
TV. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He is always crazy.
he crying like, okay, your daughter wrestle.
He's crying because she's way better than David ever was.
Oh shit, that's
Is it me? Like, I enjoy watching
Rest
these
in peace.
diva matches now. Like, they're like better than some of the regular men's matches.
It
The women
depends.
that actually wrestle now.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, you had Trish and Lita, but
That was it.
They
Holly
wrestle
Holly.
like that.
Molly was cool, but she wasn't holding a torch to them. When they made
All
it
she
up,
needed was some spanks, and motherfucking Molly Holly could have been like the best diva. She just needed them spanks.
Hold on. Trish has some moves now.
She got better. She was
She
like the
did
Nikki
get
Bella.
better.
She was like the Nikki Bella back then.
But no,
True.
no, she was a little better than that.
But Nikki,
But she turned it. She did turn it up because of Lita. Her and Lita matches forced her wrestling to go.
Shout out
Nikki
to the
Bella.
thongs.
Nikki Bella.
Hold on, let me talk. I gotta
Round
talk
10.
about Lita real quick. That bitch is a bitch. She did my nigga Matt Hardy wrong.
She fucked what?
She fucked Edge.
Nah, yo.
Lita's only fine from the neck down, really. She got that superhero comic book jawline going on.
I bet CM Punk could tell you what that mouth do though.
I bet you see
When I hear Sam Punk,
He'll
a lot
sit
of them
down with the
divas off, though.
motherfucking
I bet
Indian
he
style
did.
and talk to you
Punk was
about
Punk was like clean lifestyle. That means no drinking. Yep. No smoking. Nope. No frivolous sex. Who told you that?
I'm clean. I'll show you my papers.
He be getting the bitches that
The
straight.
CM stands for come on.
Alright, so before we segue, who do people feel deserve a push on the roster that's not getting it? I
Cesaro.
would say Cesaro, but he hurt right now.
Mr. Perfect. Shut up. I said it.
Shout out to
Fuck it.
to McGill Petty.
I said it. They got his son wrestling.
After
now
the
and shit
past
like
summer,
that.
I like
I'm
to see
proud
my
of
man
Ziggler.
Dean Ambrose back in the title picture, for real.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever gonna win the belt.
Nah.
I think he will, but it had
It'll
to
be
be on
like
some
some
He be like some
it had to be on some
shit.
Mick Foley
They
shit.
need to give Piper 2 the fucking belt.
He is the Mick Foley of this generation.
I call him
it had
Piper
to be
too.
on some Mick Foley type of shit, but you don't expect it. It'd be like a random SmackDown or something. Dean Ambrose wins the title.
And lose
And nobody even watches SmackDown. Everybody, what the fuck?
You gonna lose
nigga-
it?
the
You gonna
nigga
win
who-
it on SmackDown, lose it on main event.
The guy,
Why did they do that?
the guy who I wanted to be champion was champion. That nigga's injured now. I like
Yo.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings.
That's my man.
Yo. His title run was
Like,
money.
When he was in ROH and he was in the Indies, the indie fans used to suck his dick like it was made of gold. And like they was like Tyler Black is God. And then when he got signed to WWE, it was like, is he gonna be God over there? And once he started working with Triple H, I was like, oh, it's on, it's over. And once he took the title, I've enjoyed the shit out of his run. Nigga can wrestle his ass off. He's the guy
I like this run because he was untouchable. Everybody put in front of him. He beat in the storyline. I think that's what they need, especially as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
He got past Brock, who they thought that
All right,
wasn't going to
first
happen.
off,
But-
Brock a bitch.
He got past
Thank
Brock.
God.
Oh,
He
shit.
got past
Here we go.
Cena.
You
He
bitch.
got
Don't do
past
that.
Sting. He got past Orton.
wouldn't be
he
Randy
got
Orton.
past Kane. He got
Wait,
past everybody.
I just got my
Only
answer.
oh
Randy.
yes he would.
Kevin
No, he
Owens
wouldn't.
want to see him get the title push.
He's in the kind of champion right now, though.
He
Yeah.
needs to get that
He
belt.
right where he need to be.
He needs to get that belt within the
Right,
next
he
I'm
year.
got
sick and
pushed
tired
pretty
of
hard
seeing
already.
Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is so fucking whack. I don't enjoy watching him.
Don't you diss his
He
fans.
hurts my
He's gotten
ears.
better.
That spear,
He hurts my ears.
that motherfucker aggressive hug, that shit's whack.
The
aggressive-
He needs some mic
I
work,
did
though,
want to
for
see
real.
Rhino go to shut out him on Raw.
He needs some
but it
mic
didn't happen.
work.
That
He
weak
needs to
ass
finish,
super
you know.
pump.
Yeah, they got
punch.
this.
Super Pump.
Raw had like a
Shout out Big
16.
Papa Pump.
Raw had like a 16-man tag match this past month. It was fucking ridiculous. It was like
That shit
it was
dumb.
Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose with the Usos versus Tommy Dreamer, the Dudleys, and Rhino versus
The
the League of
Wyatts.
Nations and the Wyatts. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Wyatts instead. The League of Nations is Sheamus, Wade Barrett, Rusev, and Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, that's tough.
Random ass
The
nigga.
match was like
Yeah.
boring though for all the people to be in it. It was
Should have been
kinda
just the
like,
Y to
for
the
real?
LOD.
Yeah, I really, yo, for real, that's my pick.
Who?
Just to shake up some stuff, give Del Rio a strap.
No.
He had it, didn't he?
Yeah, he
No,
been
he
there.
been
Champ.
ain't had a world champion.
Yeah,
He been
yeah,
champ-
yeah.
he been champ like 3
He
times.
beat John Cena.
Right.
Even I know that.
Yeah, the sad
Yo,
thing
where
is,
was that?
I'm gonna ask you to.
Alberto Del
fucking-
Rio's been top champion like 3
It's the
times.
alcohol, yo. It's the alcohol.
It ain't the alcohols.
It's the
And
alcohol.
it was cool, but it's not like he can talk on the mic, but like his whole persona and character, I don't think they can push
He
it
need
that much.
Ricardo.
Yeah, because they
in
changed.
the
Yeah, because they
clubs.
changed his character. He was
Yeah.
like this
Spanish JBL.
millionaire Mexican guy,
Spanish JBL.
and they changed his.
Yeah, he
like,
Like Eddie Guerrero with money.
yeah, Spanish
pretty
JBL.
much.
You can't.
That's
I'm
it.
not
Eddie
dissing
Guerrero
Eddie.
was my nigga,
I'm not
yo.
dissing
Eddie
Eddie.
Guerrero
Let's get
was
that
that
straight.
guy.
Shout out to Chris McWater.
No.
Shout out to all them little
You mean Pegasus kid?
Ruthless. Ruthless aggression. Toothless
If you shout out
aggression.
Chris White, I get to shout out the fucking boss man.
Shout out to
Hell,
the
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike Awesome. Hope you
Nah,
would
shout out to
help.
Big Boss Man for dragging nigga father from his funeral. Yo.
boss man.
Hey, yo,
was a
it's
real
like daddy.
nigga, yo.
Boss
That's why
man.
Undertaker hung him in that hell in a cell.
Cause he's a real nigga.
He was getting him back with Big Show shit. He was like, "Yo, you took that man
Hey,
father."
I saw that nigga get lynched. That was the first WrestleMania I saw. I
Don't
was
let
like,
Al Snow
God
was on
damn.
dog, yo. That nigga was crazy, yo.
Welcome to WrestleMania. They lynching motherfucker.
Anytime
90s, baby.
Anytime white people lynching up a white people shit getting great.
Even white people up there, that's not right.
He fed a nigga his dog, yo. But yet they
How
mad
you
at
like
Michael
that?
Vick.
How's that taste?
How old was John Cena?
Shout out to
Like
Jock, like
38.
30 something. Yeah.
For real? I'm sick of seeing him wrestle.
Hold up, first off, ain't nobody gonna disrespect John Cena in this house.
All right, look, he
Yeah,
did what
well,
he did. He carried the WWE
He's
for
the
a little
man.
bit.
He's the fucking man.
I'm,
He was
Is
like
he the man or is he the Marine?
I'm sick of him being the man.
Nah, the
No,
Miz arena.
he's the man.
He shouldn't be.
He had some great matches this year, yo.
Yeah,
Like, I
he been
watched
carried
him.
through some matches.
The U.S. Open challenges and shit. He added new moves.
USO, yeah,
He
yeah.
had
No, hold up.
US Open
a
Challenge is
new
pretty dope.
move.
Two.
That's the thing.
That
yo,
weak
that's-
ass
no,
stunner
you know what's
No,
crazy
not,
about
I'm not
Cena?
talking about that.
You know what's crazy about
That's
seeing
gimmick
it? Everybody
infringement.
gives Cena so much flack for having 5 moves.
That's
All
good
your
for
favorite
you.
wrestlers only have 5 moves. Hogan,
Top
Cena,
guys
Hogan
don't have
had
a lot of
three.
Austin,
Hogan had
The
3.
Rock.
Top guys don't have a lot of
5
moves.
moves.
Ain't none of them niggas my favorite wrestlers. You ain't say Shawn Michaels. You ain't say Kurt Angle. You ain't say shit.
You said Shawn, your man?
Shout out to D. Malenko.
Kurt, Shawn, Triple H, top 3.
Shawn's my number one.
That's what the
D.
WWE
Malenko got
fucked up.
1,000 moves. I don't want
When
to
they didn't get when they didn't get Kurt Angle back.
They might still get Kurt Angle back.
They need to.
That was the nigga who
No,
should
yeah.
have
Time
hit
for
the street.
TNA. He announced he was
Everybody
He
needs
wants to
retire
come
from
back to
TNA.
WWE, but he wants Vince McMahon to kiss his ass a little bit.
Mr. Man need to kiss
He
his
want that
ass.
part-time contract like Brock and
I
them
think
guys.
he should.
Shout out to the Kiss My Ass Club. That shit was real.
Very exclusive.
They gonna never bring that shit.
Buried heads in that ass. It was like reverse shitting.
Super Centipede. Patterson.
Except for Jim Ross, he ain't kiss his ass
First of
either.
all, we don't talk about human centipedes. No, not
That's
doing
what was
that.
going on. You had
Stop.
Vince,
Stop.
and then you had Pat Patterson, and you had Jerry Briscoe.
Oh,
right?
Pat
off-
Patterson was
First of
gay.
all, Pat Patterson
Oh
been
my
fucking.
God.
I didn't know that.
Pat Patterson been fucking talented since Roddy Piper.
Literally.
Hey, dog.
Literally. I heard he actually made advances to it. If you want to push, you gotta let me push.
My nigga Ahmed Johnson said The Rock used to ride with them, and then he started riding with Vince and after the show. So
Hey, don't do that. Don't do
he
that.
might have smoked with The
Trying
Rock.
to say-
Ahmed Johnson got
Oh,
didn't
boy,
Ahmed
man.
Johnson
Can't
get
do
popped
Dwayne
for,
like that, yo.
messing with an underage minor?
Who didn't?
That shit
Ahmed
happens-
Johnson actually in criminal justice now.
That shit actually happens
Ain't that
every day in the NFL.
Shout out to the Pro Rule Plan.
Man, the Pro Rule used to fuck niggas up on Sega Genesis.
It's a Tiger Bump.
Don't do that. No, it was not the Tiger.
I
It
knew
was
that
the
nigga
Pro
Double
was-
under the Tiger Bump.
I knew that nigga was suspect once he got kissed by motherfucking Gold. He ain't like that shit.
Bob
Goldust,
Holly,
yo.
yeah.
I respect Goldust. As
He
a
held
wrestler.
on to that character.
I respect him as a wrestler though.
He got
He's
so
a
much.
wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
He was
Like
getting
50
it
years
in
old
last
now. He
year.
still can wrestle.
He had better matches last year than he had his entire career.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
true.
I was a little fucked up
That's
watching
another
him wrestle
person need
last
to
year.
push.
Like,
My nigga Stardust need to push.
Only if he come back as Cody. I can't
Yeah,
do the Stardust character,
thing,
man.
No,
That's
let
not-
that nigga throw dust on you and hiss at you, dog.
What?
that is never
So
a
do
sentence I will ever.
Divas don't even do that shit.
Alright, we want to
The
talk about the divas right now?
No.
'Cause
Because
that
look,
shit pisses me
it
the fuck
shouldn't be
off.
a separate thing now. Because some of these divas are wrestling harder than some of the guys.
A few.
It's so WWE is trying to cater to the way the world is. You know, that's fucking WWE's thing. And you know, with the feminism movement going on and shit like that, they're trying to give the divas more time to wrestle, but it's still so fucking super sexist. Because one, you're calling them divas instead of wrestlers, and then two, you'll push two of them at a time, and you put the rest of them in this fucking closet and say come out every one show. And then NXT, it's like, yo, they're gonna need 2 matches on a fucking card.
Shout out to
They
Nia
should get
Jax.
2 matches on the card. If you're going to feature them,
She gonna
feature
be
more
real.
than 1 match.
Exactly.
Hope eventually. I ain't been impressed with it yet.
Yeah, what happened? That last pay per view.
But they ain't give her a lot of time yet.
No.
Survivor Series. Divas had like one of the best matches of the whole night.
Yeah, it was a
I think
good
the
match.
last time Nikki had a match, because she been on injury for her, but she
Shout out to
she wrestled
Nikki
Charlotte, and she dropped the belt. That was a pretty good match.
That's the one you showed me, right?
Yeah, that was alright.
No. I showed
No,
you
that was the one we watched with
Bailey and
Stacey.
Sasha Banks. I showed
That
you
Bailey Sasha Banks one was great. And
Which
then,
one?
The one in
the
Brooklyn.
NXT Brooklyn.
Was that the Iron Man? No, that wasn't the Iron Man match.
No.
That was yeah.
The Iron Man match was cool too, though. But the first one was
I've always been a sucker for the Iron Man match, though. So.
Shout out to the Iron Man match.
Ain't it crazy? Tony
Shawn
Stark ain't been in a
Michaels.
single one of those.
Bro,
Shawn Michaels never got a push.
Shawn
Never.
Michaels took his pushes. Shout out to the click.
He took his pushes.
Yo,
from
those some
Triple
real
H.
niggas, yo. Those some real niggas, yo. Kevin Nash probably in the meeting like, look.
Hey, no,
No, that's my guy. That's
my guy.
That's my guy.
All right.
I've been jackknifing niggas since the 2nd grade.
All right,
That's so
then.
bad, yo. I've been jackknifing niggas. This is real great.
I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
in
The
what
only reason
manner,
I ever
brother?
used a
First
toothpick
shot of
because of
shade.
Razor Ramon, man.
My nigga come in somebody else's company, be like, nigga, yeah, that motherfuckers couldn't even get in the building. I go where I want, whenever I want. And then we powerbomb your boss and throw your midget wrestlers into fucking cabinets, and then we steal Hogan. That was some,
Yo.
the 90s was the most outlaw time.
That first year at
For wrestling
NWO
ever.
was so amazing.
It was raw, yo.
It was so amazing.
Exactly.
Best group ever.
So
No.
The original
They said they
NWO.
got that from like the gang lifestyles and hip hop and stuff when they
Yeah, he
tried
did
to come
say
up with
that.
Because
that
wasn't
concept.
like Conan?
That's my nigga.
Wasn't
Why?
he like
He a real nigga. Ho.
what?
What you mean? Why?
Why?
Tequila Sunrise.
all day.
Don't
son.
do that.
Nobody knew.
K-Dog was a real nigga. I told you who the real nigga
Took
was.
like 2
for the
months to
whole-
learn how to do
whole
that.
WCW. You know who the
I
real
listened to
nigga was?
Conan on
Hoover
Jericho.
Guerrero.
Whoa.
Yep.
That motherfucking Hoovy driving,
Who's
yo.
he drama?
Dog.
Them niggas don't know nothing about Super Calo But and that shit is the same. That is the reason why
That man wore a mask and sunglasses.
I feel like the next evolutionary step for WWE is to turn Cena heel. because
I don't
Hogan.
think they gonna
It
do
literally,
that.
They should, though.
Hogan turning heel literally shattered the fucking world.
They
It was
could do
like
it,
We
but I don't
already
think
saw
they
him.
will.
It won't- it won't.
He's like the face of
that
the
was like
company.
baby
And
Cena.
they keep things
Even
so
if
shifted
he
in
does-
reality now. They ain't gonna
If
do
he
that.
turns heel,
It won't change anything. I mean,
How-
he'll be a heel, but like
They're going with
He
the
has heelish
if he
moments.
puts, if
That's
he
where
puts,
the business
He's had
side
moments.
comes in. That's
That's
where the business
because
side
it's the
come in
force.
because they sell more merchandise John Cena being a face.
they sold shitload of merchandise when Hogan turned heel.
But the 90s was a different time, man. Come
They
on.
even admitted
Know
like
the
the heel
90s.
turn with Hogan was probably not the best move.
NWO,
It
that
was
shit,
the best
that shit
move.
caught on.
NWO
Hulk
as an
Hogan wasn't
entity,
shit
yeah.
after the 80s until he went to the
They gave him an extra 10
Still better
years.
than they did with Hogan.
Yeah,
And they gave him
and
the
that's what
original
John
plans
Cena's
with
getting.
Sting.
It's
I was like,
dropping.
yeah, Sting is in the. Nah, that
But
was
if
terrible.
all Cena would have to do is take the same promo ability and momentum he uses as a face, turn that shit to a heel, half the adults who hate him would fucking love him again, but then the kids would hate him. So he'd lose the kids, gain the adults, and then you had that middle ground, just like it was when NWO happened. Niggas was like, damn, Hogan heel now? Fuck it. Let's get an NWO shirt, because we ride.
That shit was real when they used to jump people at the
Yo, I gotta say something.
Like, he
And
got
then
the shirts.
then
hustle
look,
to
hold
his-
on.
That was every Monday they jumped
every
SmackDown.
Monday,
If he-
fucking
if he-
spray paint on their chest.
If he changed the shit from like hustle, loyalty to respect to like hate, thievery, and betrayal and shit, niggas be like, what?
Eddie Guerrero.
But they played with that idea because he had that little beef with Kane for a little bit. They embraced the hate shit Kane was doing. They kind of, throw little hints out there. It was like, what if we turn Cena heel, but then he wound up going back face again. They played with the idea of turning Roman Reigns heel though.
He was heel season 1 of Game of Thrones.
I'm out.
Back when he was fucking Khaleesi.
He's some shit.
Yo, why would you talking bad about Roman Reigns?
I
though?
don't enjoy watching
Rock's
him wrestling. Give a fuck.
Yo,
Rock got
get
too
a
many
pass.
I got a bunch
fucking
of cousins.
This
Samoa Joe was like the only Samoan not related to the Rock.
Samoa Joe
Thank
ain't
God.
Fuck Samoa Joe.
Damn.
He took out Tyson Kidd. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
Oh, you a Tyson Kidd fan?
I was glad he was getting his opportunity.
Oh.
That's
He
the
was
only
getting a good
thing.
push.
Can't be
Yeah.
a Tyson Kidd
You
fan.
know
Use
what
the
I'm
right leg when you use a sharpshooter. Can't respect
He
anybody
can't.
does that.
He's not even really a heart, so
Every
I can't
time
talk
you,
shit
every
about
time
him.
you do the sharpshooter in the mirror, it's the right leg,
Nah,
or the
nigga.
Scorpion Deathlock.
Fuck the
Whatever.
Scorpion Death Fly sharpshooter all day.
Scorpion
The only
Deathlock,
person
my
get away
nigga.
with using the right leg is Owen Hart.
Shout out.
That nigga ain't
Nah, I
using no
ain't-
legs.
Shout out to the Even Flow DDT.
Oh,
Yes,
So,
sir.
Talk about a guy who didn't age well, man. Raven looks terrible.
I had
No,
Raven
no
Luger.
worse than Lex Luger though.
Oh my god.
Little
Lex
worse than Lex
Luger
Luger.
look like little leg. He got no legs.
Right. He
He
lost
missing
all
leg
that
days
muscle.
now.
Raven looked like he just
Yo.
spent the last 20 years in a cell for molestation. That nigga looks bad.
Niggas want me to wrestle him like he ain't touching me.
At least Jake the Snake had an excuse. He was on drugs and shit.
Jake
but-
the Snake, my
Snake
man.
was real
Jake
about
the
it.
Snake, the realest snake ever.
Raven was on worse than drugs. Raven was on TNA. But whether you know it or not, that has an impact on you.
My
I see
nigga,
what
No pun intended.
my nigga Jake the Snake say, look, I'm going out there, but I need an 8-ball of coke.
Alright, call Raven.
Jesus.
That's it.
Raven by Cadet. What about me?
I got this new shit I just made up in the car on the way over. Crystal Meth, you want something?
that was Raven's problem. Like certain wrestlers, I can respect them.
Shout out to drugs
Apparently,
in the industry.
Shout
Nah,
out to
they
drugs.
took my man Mr. Perfect. Can't shout out drugs.
But they made my man Shawn Michaels stuff.
Shawn Michaels a real nigga.
Shawn Michaels up there high on cocaine. Vince be like, yo,
Prop my nigga.
He gonna be
Go
in your
ahead,
boy
do it.
podcast.
This
tomorrow
nigga
night.
drank Jack in the middle of the ring in his drawers, grabbed his dick, and I forgot who he was fucking up at the time. This is DX. This is
Oh, it
the
was
original
Monster
He
Thrasher.
said Jack.
Yeah.
The headbangers
It
came out
was,
there.
it was Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and China, and they fucked the headbangers up. And he was over top of this nigga, holding his dick in his boxes with a bottle of Jack in his hand.
Shout out to the Attitude Era.
thank you, nigga.
Yeah,
Best era ever.
Niggas didn't even plan that shit for the storyline. That was just how Shawn Michaels was gonna come out there the whole time. Niggas told Shawn Michaels one time he was high on fuck cocaine. Vince was like, yo, you go out there and put on less than a 5-star match, you fire. And he come back in the back like, fuck you. I can do this shit on coke.
I don't think Shawn Michaels had a script, yo. They just was like, let's go do fuck with that.
As long as you sweet chinning niggas, it's cool.
My man, I'll never forget this image. Ken Shamrock put that man in the ankle lock. Shawn Michaels still got a fucking lollipop in his mouth. Crawling, swimming and shit. Like, I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna spit the damn lollipop.
But Shawn Michaels don't respect you as a wrestler. He gonna show you. Like that match
He ain't even sell your lot.
Right.
when that the match versus Hogan, with Hogan big boot this nigga and he ran around the fucking ring and ran back. I said, this nigga got no respect for nothing.
Well, I understand Hulk Hogan was being unreasonable about the finish.
Unreasonable. This nigga got out the ring and ran big boot. Yo, Ric Flair, 1978 sold that shit. They still do that, nigga. God damn.
Oh no! Shout out Big Papa Pump.
No,
The
shout
big
out-
man booty
That's what y'all
daddy.
tag me in that
Yo.
video.
That's something I would never
That's
call.
what y'all tell me that ignorant
I
ass
think it was
Scott
me,
Steiner
yo. It
video.
was like 28 minutes of him talking shit.
That's it. Yo, I was at work dying.
I tell you something about your ass. I'm coming for it. It's like, what the fuck did you just... He got the TNA, first promo he cut. He said, I'm a man who did hard time. I'm the big, bad booty daddy. I'm like, shouldn't say those beside each other. You know? Those, not in concomitant.
You're not in WCW anymore, okay?
Oh, yeah.
WCW promo was ignorant as fuck.
Exactly.
Just the
WCW.
fuck out of DDP. Like,
He used to, I tell you what, that guy, he's a sucker, man. His mother's a sucker. Whoever gave birth to him was a sucker. I was like, you just said his mother. Whoever
What
gave
he
birth
say?
to
What he say to Kang? He was like, "You coming out here with Paige's wife like that means something." You tell me who in the back hasn't been with that bitch. I was like,
No, it used to
that's
be
the
funny
DDP still working.
watching him cut promos when he was in the ring with someone because that person would be nervous as fuck because they don't know where he gonna go with it.
he a real dude.
He a
yo.
real
I noticed that in that
dude.
video.
And
Buck
the
Bagwell was
pictures
trying to shut him up, but Scott Steiner just kept going on.
My bad one was like, chill, nigga. I'm
Right.
trying to get
Like, look, I
TNA
can't
That
get
was
him
a
before.
bitch, yo.
Yeah, he was a bitch.
That's
I heard him on Austin podcast. He a bitch, yo. He said JR got him fired. He a bitch.
JR probably did get him fired.
I don't give a fuck. Remember when Dan Severn came in? Remember when Dan Severn came in? Motherfucking Tiger Ali Singh was doing
Stop.
talking some shit.
Why
Dan
you
Severn
bringing
hit him
up
with
these
the
real-
meanest German suplex, cuz it just crossed my head.
I don't even
Pause.
remember that nigga.
Dan yo,
Dad to be severed.
Oh my
Put you
god.
in
this
Bow
the man
down.
be bringing in some
Shout out to
good
Muhammad
talent
Hassan.
from other shit, yo.
Yes.
Sit down for Pac-Man.
I mean, it's like Microsoft. You know, if you can't fucking beat them, just buy them.
True shit.
You right.
Which
That's
leads
what he
into
did
my
with
theory. I won't get
WCW.
into that.
What's your theory? I want to hear it.
Is this the Vince McMahon theory that we talked about?
I
a couple years
believe-
ago?
Yes.
No.
I have a platform to share it on since you never put our shit online.
You ain't shit.
He ain't.
Busy.
That's his excuse. It's been 2 years. I've been busy, nigga. Oh, that for that long?
Wrestling is life, yo. I'm saying.
Vince McMahon.
I have a theory that Vince McMahon owned WCW and ECW the whole time, and the Monday Night Wars was something he created just to add revenue.
I know he was in business with ECW. I know he was in
Oh hell yeah! Remember they did a whole ECW episode on Raw.
Yeah, he was.
And how can shit like Taz wrestle for WWE, Mike Austin wrestle for WCW, but they both wrestled on the ECW card? How the fuck? That's a contractual nightmare. How the fuck does shit like that happen?
Right.
And then I think about when they bought this shit. I'm just like, I watched. So this is when the shit started for me. I'm watching TNN, the fucking station with the news, or CNN. They did a whole fucking documentary on what's his name, who owned WCW.
Ted Turner.
Ted Turner never mentioned WCW in the fucking documentary. I'm like, this is kind of something that was going on for a long time. And I'm like, maybe he just made a deal with Ted to put it on his station to add fucking ratings, and Ted said he owned it. Maybe Vince owned it the whole time, which is why they just shuffled in and out so much goddamn talent between them. Because WCW was made off of the backs of all the older WWE guys.
Sure.
So maybe there is no WCW. And all the guys he thought was too good for WCW, that he brought them to WWE. Look at Austin. Look at Triple H. And when he got tired of niggas in WWE,
Why
because
are
that
you
quick
making
shit,
this an inception, man?
No, it makes sense. Cause like I look at it, I always wondered about this when I was younger.
Shout
Like,
out to Terra Rising.
WCW.
shout out to my nigga Robbie
We're gonna bring out Johnny B. Good too.
Please stop.
Johnny B.
Hold on,
Johnny B.
hold
Good, Johnny B. Bad. What was his name?
Random
Johnny
thing.
Bad.
Random thing. Segue. I just gotta say that the Bucks beat the Warriors to end the streak.
Seriously?
Yeah, and to end the streak. Shout out to Brock Lesnar for ending the streak.
Ew, he could die slowly.
Ain't nobody.
The only reason that works because the monster push they gave him after. So if they let him beat the streak, then they did nothing with him the rest of the year, it'd been
If
useless.
Undertaker was 10 years younger, the streak wouldn't have ended.
No, I wouldn't.
It
But
wouldn't.
you look at the Undertaker now, he don't look like he can wipe his ass.
That's true.
I wasn't
He look like a
mad.
drunk uncle.
I know that match with him and Brock at what was it, Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
It was
That
pretty
joint
good.
was alright.
The last two matches was good.
If
Pretty good.
the fucking WrestleMania match was
Except
good,
for
I wouldn't have
kicking
been
the
so
dick.
mad at him losing. The match was bad. I was like, if it was a good match, I'd been like, kick his ass, yeah, end the streak. But the match sucked so much, he should have ended it with Punk.
I mean, the match sucked, and then it was hard to follow the first match of that card anyway, because Triple H and Daniel Bryan like killed
Triple
the
H
show
did a
before everybody else got
fucking
to
tiger
wrestle.
suplex.
Shout out to Paul and Bess.
You freeze call this nigga
I call-
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You ain't gonna call him Triple
We're
H.
not kayfabing over here. We're not doing that no more.
Shout out to Paul, man.
I'm gonna call
Didn't you
Sable.
talk to somebody at your job talk to Stephanie McMahon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
shit.
You gonna call
Real
Sable
shit.
Rena Mara.
If I ever meet her, I gotta ask her if she sucked dick.
I would hope so.
I think she
Stephanie?
was.
Yeah.
She with Triple H, man. She got
Man, she was
something.
sucking dick since Macho Man. You already know.
Oh yeah, dick.
Yeah. She
Ooh,
went
yeah,
down
nigga,
the knob like
ooh, yeah.
corn in the cob. Yeah, and she chewed it too. Yeah. I asked her, did she swallow? I told her to spit too. Yeah. I saw the lust in
So about
her
that
eyes.
motherfucking Slim Jim.
Is she like
Yeah.
16? Messing around?
So I bought a camera, cup of coffee in the big time.
Yeah.
That shit was all on a memory foam too.
Where my memory? I did it while she was 16, because I know 16 is sweet, but bitter is cold, and rivers are sour.
Motherfucker funny, dog.
That
He cutting promos in my house.
nigga Macho Man used to just, that nigga, we talking about get off track, that nigga Macho Man used to jump somewhere else. Yeah, and after I beat you, I'm gonna hop in a car and I'm gonna ride to a shower, and in that shower is a galaxy that you're not invited
Macho
to.
Like what?
Macho Man and Warrior is like DMX when he be doing like collabs.
Fuck
with
DMX.
people.
Oh my, no.
No.
DMX will
DMX
jump on a song
line
with you, won't even be on
Ultimate
top.
Warrior is like the most off the Richter. Was he high? Or was
Had
he
to
just
be.
on
That's the
something
thing,
else?
Warrior.
I don't think he was
I think
high.
Macho Man was high, but Warrior wasn't even high. He just, I think
He
Warrior
was just
was
off
just,
it.
Warrior.
Warrior was just off.
Yo, did y'all see the one where it was this? I don't know. It was a WWE video where they were kind of slandering Warrior before they allowed him into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, the
and it was up there
self-destruction.
talking. He said no one could forget this promo. He said, "Oh, take Hogan into the airstrip and we going up in that space."
This nigga Ultimate Warrior was the wrestling equivalent of Mystical.
No, she just
This
had a pack.
This motherfucker used to scream all kinds of shit. Yeah. And when those elephants crush your body and flatten you like the Jesus that you thought you were, you be like, what? I saw one promo. He was fighting against Rick Rude. This is back when they was in like NWA or some shit, AWA. This nigga was like, yeah, I'm gonna rip your puny little arms off, and then I'm gonna make you write your name and puke. It's like, you just ripped his arms off. How you gonna do that? You ain't think about this, did you, Mr. Hellwig? Something wrong with this.
His name is Warrior. Yeah, gotta
legally
leave
changed
change.
Warrior.
You right. I'm sorry, you're warrior.
I don't fuck with yo for real. Like when you become an adult and you look at his matches and look at him, you like. I don't fuck with
Shout out to two people being in the One Warrior Nation, yo.
Yo,
Shout out to him jobbing out motherfucking honky tonk, man.
Oh, John out Triple H.
Yo,
That nigga
That man
got
pedigreed him and got right back up. I was like,
He was out before Triple H was.
yo, I'm sorry, but dog, look, Honky Tonk Man is probably one of the most ignorant people still in the business today. He was up there talking about Bret the Hitman Hart and how they had a bad history. He said, now look at him right now. He up there had that fucking stroke and he up there going,
Yo,
Yeah,
I remember my
Honky Tonk
pops
Man
couldn't
was fucking-
stand fucking Honky Tonk Man.
he a bitch.
He be like,
He is.
why
He
he
is.
don't like, I said, why you don't like him? Because it look like he's just going to say nigga any minute.
I felt that too.
Like he just slip up and just.
That's why fucking Ultimate Warrior jobbing him out was the most satisfying match you can watch. You can tell they probably had a whole match planned. Fucking Ultimate Warrior ran at him. He's like, what about the match we had planned? Forgot.
shout out to King Kong Bundy.
whoa.
Hold up.
That's a big nigga.
Don't diss King Kong Bundy.
No, I diss him.
That's why I say shout out to
Man,
King
made
Kong
it
Bundy.
been a WrestleMania.
Don't diss Earthquake.
Amen.
I don't know why,
Typhoon,
yeah.
Tugboat.
No, fuck
They the
him.
same
No.
person.
Dino Bravo.
Junkyard dog.
John Gonzalez.
Nah.
Elegante.
Stop. You gonna stop that shit?
Let's quiet.
Out of all the street
Does
matches,
anybody
that's
know
probably
what
the
match
worst
it
street
is
match.
when fucking Vader was hanging Sting from the belt across the fucking top rope, WCW, like
Yo,
92, 93?
If you can pinpoint a Vader and Sting match, you are a better man than me. That nigga had like 90.
No, I mean, like, he choked him with the fucking, I don't know if it was their strap match or what, but he had him hanging over the top of the fucking joint. And that's when I, like, became a wrestler mark. I was like, yo, the fat nigga gonna kill Sting.
Ollie Ray said he was in some room with some wrestling company with Sting and Vader, and that motherfucker signed a 100-match contract. I don't know if they ever got the 100 in, but Harley Race said them niggas.
Harley Race a real nigga.
Harley Race is a real nigga. Harley Race is a real nigga. If Harley
Race outlived a lot of them.
That's what good wrestling does to
Dusty
you.
just died.
That's what good wrestling does to you. Superstar Billy Graham still alive.
Snooker on his way out.
Snooker just killing it. Snooker putting niggas in the body bag, baby.
He's like,
That was like 30 years ago.
Hey man,
fucked
that
up.
This nigga said that was years ago, nigga. I'm partying.
that was years ago. That's my party. They got Superfly still now, nigga. He said, what the fuck you gonna do, baby? I live my life.
McMahon covered that shit up. For sure.
A lot of shit up, bro.
Man, covered a whole lot.
Niggas
Man.
forget Scott Hall killed a nigga, too.
Scott Hall a real nigga.
Scott Hall probably.
But he ain't
That's
shit.
him, though.
But he ain't shit.
Hey, dog, you can't go and diss Scott
He
Hall.
ain't shit. I see him in the airport when I was like 13.
All right.
He tall as shit, but
Yeah.
I was like 5'6" or something walking behind yo, and I was just like, you a fucking alcoholic, drug addict. I wanted to say it to him so bad, yo.
And then he probably would have turned around and be like, you fat, black, and country.
He probably definitely would have said
That's
that.
not real shit.
Why? Because he real?
Oh,
Then he was
you
doing
defending
toothpick
this
at
nigga
you.
because
Yeah.
he's Kevin Nash? What
No,
he done
I'm-
for you?
He looked out for my boy Kevin Nash.
Outsiders all day, yo.
That nigga. That's
Scott Hall's just too sweet, bro. I'm sorry.
He ain't shit.
I saw
lost
him beat
respect
up
for him.
1, 2, 3 kid.
Fall away slam.
When this motherfucker came to WCW, drunk as fuck, and he threw up on Eric Bischoff, that shit wasn't staged. I was
shit
like,
was classic.
you ain't shit.
That was real.
Hey,
That's
big
look,
sexy. How the world looking foggy eyes.
So,
He ain't
that's
shit.
the best
Fucked up his shit on
wrestling
live
right there.
television.
When it blurs reality.
Wrestling be blurring reality all the time, like especially when Edge try to fuck bitches on Raw.
That was one of the few times
Or
Russell
raw, or
actually
he
got
trying
me.
to do it raw.
That was one of the few times Russell actually got me when like
Rated
Matt
R
Hardy
superstar.
randomly attacked Edge backstage when he came
Matt
back.
Hardy a real nigga.
Yeah, and he like, yo, the Matt Hardy
Jeff
just like
Hardy a
jumps
real
him.
nigga too.
Yo, for
Yeah.
real, one of the first times where it blurred reality to me was '96. Stone Cold flying Brian Pillman when he went up in his residence. I was like, yo, did this really go down? You heard the gunshots go on, and they up there bleeping at the end of the police.
Every time they do a skit and somebody else shit get real.
Hits
If
it.
Brian Pillman put the gun on him, Triple H threw Randy Orton out his own window. Like every time somebody goes, somebody else shit get
Here's the
real.
shit that fucked me up about that skit. This is the part where it got so real for me. Not even Brian Pillman pulling the heat. I'm like, I know you Canadian. You ain't got a gun at home, nigga. You got a motherfucking spear. You Canadian. Fuck out of here. You a Mountie, nigga. Fuck out of here.
The Mounties.
Shout out to
But-
Canada to my listeners.
But the part where it got real to me, because you know, in the back, you know, when Stone Cold fucking somebody up, it don't take longer than 2 seconds. There's like a 3-minute brawl between him and 2 niggas outside Pillman house. I said, yo, he really fighting these niggas. I said, they really trying to protect Brian Pillman, but I'm like, y'all fighting. I was a kid. I was like, y'all fight Stone Cold.
Stone
You're gonna
Cold the
lose.
best ever.
Puncher.
Nah.
Possibly.
He the best
One of the
ever.
best strikers.
And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about wrestling, all that shit. But when you look at it, the fucking impact of this motherfucker, yo.
Then isn't
No.
that Hogan?
Because The Rock is my guy.
The Rock, to me, has had the greatest impact on this business.
Nah,
Yeah.
we gotta say Hogan did.
Hogan.
Well,
This
yeah.
is Hogan.
Hogan carried it. Hogan started
As far
it.
as the new millennium, The Rock, yeah.
It's all depends.
But I'ma
it
say
all depends on
Stone-
generation though, for real.
Stone Cold
Yeah.
revolutionized it because he was the first one to literally. Before that, you had clean cut. You were heel or you were face.
Mm-hmm.
They were projecting that man to be a heel, but the crowd just loved him. They loved him to go more dirty and dirty, dirty. And it was like
Now-
you still couldn't help but cheer for him.
Would it be they loved him because he was like the anti-Rock?
He was an this before
This
the
before
Rock
The
got
Rock
his
was really
push.
The Rock.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They loved him because Stone Cold did everything that an American wants to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit my boss.
I'm gonna drink on the job and beat my boss up.
That's
all
it.
Stone Cold
It was
did.
like go out there,
my
only
job.
thing
I'll
they
be
did
my
put in
boss
the
up.
story.
They never named a show after Stone Cold. You know.
I'm not gonna challenge you what you're saying, cause The Rock is my guy. But Stone Cold, the reason I stopped watching WCW.
Amen.
I watched that first hour
Whoa,
of Nitro,
whoa. I
and
checked
then
back
when
and
Raw
forth.
came, no fuck that.
I checked back and
Once-
forth
I was back
until
and forth, nigga.
my bad.
Only
my bad.
got the
I was back and forth
Yeah.
until it went off.
Yeah,
Because at
because-
the end it was always DDP and fighting somebody or getting jumped, and you knew
It
you
was
was
always
down
the
to cut one of
NWO
them
fucking
fuck
somebody
niggas.
up. You already knew that.
For me, look, Raw was on USA, which was 39, and TNT was channel 40.
40.
Yeah.
It's a one,
So it was
one
literally
channel
like
difference.
Yeah.
Raw,
I hit that
Nitro.
last button before.
I'm not gonna lie. I was real young, so it was WCW for me because they was appealing to kids. They had motherfucking.
They had the best
They
wrestlers
had
that came in
Goldberg.
the division.
Goldberg.
When I was a
That's
kid,
wrestlers
Goldberg was
overall.
gone.
I was the opposite. I watched the main event for Raw, but I watched everything else
WCW,
WCW
yeah.
because they
I had
cruiserweights
to
was
see
on
that
the
opening
chain.
promo on Raw.
That shit was
It was
always
the
like
realest shit
45
ever.
minutes.
It was
Because the
always
show was
Austin.
3 hours.
And
Yeah.
then one of them would come out.
I
after
tell you
the
this:
fact.
once that ECW shit started premiering on Fridays,
It was going
that
down.
was my life. I became like the big.
ECW was
I'm
Shout
a
out to
fucking
Sabu, he don't get his due.
Shout out to Super Crazy.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Shout out to
Sandman.
Rob Van Dam. nigga.
Sandman,
Shout out to
nigga.
Ultimo Dragon.
He drink
Oh
liquor and
my
smoke
God.
Shout out to my
cigarettes in the
nigga
ring.
Two Cold
Ultimo
Scorpio.
Dragon.
This is
Ultimo
something
Dragon's the
proud.
greatest champion and never gets credit. Man, was holding like 8 belts at the same time.
Yeah, fuck Sin Cara.
Hey,
I said it.
Shout out to my nigga
Fuck
Juice
the
Thunder
original
Liger.
Sin
Sin Cara, the one that tore his ACL coming
Shout
in
out
the
to
ring.
the Great
Yeah.
Muda.
Damn, that's real.
That's right. That's me right there, the Great Muda.
I was watching
Top
the
5
match.
dead or alive, and that's just off one match.
What? Damn. Shout out to the
All right,
Eliminators.
kids.
Shout out to that Jadakiss album.
No!
No.
Fuck
Shout out to
that
that tape. Shout out to the mixtape. I don't know, but I ain't heard the album yet.
Fuck that album.
That's how you feel, Frosty?
From off the name alone.
Yes.
August Alsina album better than that Jadakiss.
Yo,
Damn.
Shout out to Gorilla Black.
Whoa.
Stan stopped me from throwing that out the window, yo. I'm joking.
How you
I went
gonna
to throw
shut-
it out the window,
Can't
yo. And
shut
Stan was like, yo,
yourself
don't do that, yo. Don't do
I
that.
ain't never said Gorilla Black name on my podcast.
But you can't stop me from throwing it out the window, though.
Because that song with Mario Winans is the shit.
It actually was.
It was.
That's the reason. I said, yo, give me that.
I
But
like
one
that.
song, that's like,
I didn't have to pay for
I
it.
foolishly bought Mace's Welcome Back CD, and it was
Hold on.
like
That wasn't
two
a bad
pieces.
album. That wasn't a bad
Like
album.
two
Yeah,
pieces
yeah,
better
yeah.
than
It was
Jada
It was better than Double Up. It was better than Double Up.
Talking about
It's only,
Kel's
one,
joint?
it's only one Mace album that matters, and that's Harlem World. Y'all segue, and we're not talking music. We can get to that.
Stop saying segue like
back,
it's a new word.
back to wrestling though. Austin's the greatest because from a business standpoint, he outsold every popular wrestler you could think of as far as T-shirts
I
and
just like to
merchandise.
watch him whip ass. Like,
My favorite,
His pay-per-view
my
is
favorite
always
Raw
off
segment
the
of all
charts.
time is Undertaker giving that speech backstage when the invasion angle going on. Classic Freddie Blassie rolling in his wheelchair, gives that great speech. Austin sitting at the bar, getting mad as shit. Prime play pool, they break the pool stick
that
and
shit
they
make
go
my
to
dick
commercial.
hard, yo.
They come back. They come back for commercial.
That nigga get like 20
Everybody
stunners.
fighting and brawling. That ain't be leaving. Soon as they go backstage, Edge and Chris are getting their ass whooped. Austin open the
That
door,
pickup-
start fucking people
that
up as soon as he
pickup
enters the
yeah.
door. They hit that music and he hit the ring. Oh hell, break loose.
This is why Kurt Angle is my number one. Cause as soon as Austin traded on niggas, they was like, who the fuck we got? And Angle was like, guess who can out wrestle everybody?
Kurt Angle's top 5.
But Kurt Angle did all that shit.
He wrestled with a broken
the
freaking
milk
neck.
truck.
And he pulled up with that milk truck. I was like, this shit's getting real.
I remember watching that shit like, I don't know who can hate Kurt Angle. He just sprayed niggas with milk.
He had an interview about that. He said he had to get on the airplane right after that. And he said he stunk with the whole plane because his shoes and stuff were just soaked in milk. It was
Shout out
terrible.
to Kurt Angle, yo. I missed that.
Go ahead and cry for me, Austin.
I can't cry.
Shout out to Eugene Nagata for giving Kurt Angle, for, in my opinion, his best match. That's
Really? You want to debate this?
Hold on, who you
Nah.
said? Who you said?
Eugene Nagata. He been my boy since WCW, but
Nah, yo.
they had a match
No.
with TNA went overseas one time. It was one of the few good things about TNA.
That's definitely one of the
Shane McMahon. Hands down.
Oh, we talking about Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle wrestled shit.
Yo, Kurt Angle like
And he
beat
threw
the
that
shit out
motherfucker to his legs.
Kurt Angle, to me, his best match. Well, obviously, I'm just gonna say him and Michaels WrestleMania 21. Then it goes Undertaker. Then it goes his third match with Joe, and then it goes Yuji Nagata.
Hey, why come you don't fuck with Samoa? Oh, yeah, you said Tyson.
I fucks with Samoa Joe.
Okay.
He the only. Shut up, nigga. He's the reason I started watching Ring of Honor and shit. Because I was like, who's this fat motherfucker? You know, like, it came on regular TV, so I was like, who's that Samoa nigga? And I like studied this match. I don't remember who he was wrestling, but I was like, oh, this motherfucker nice.
Yeah, that ironically, he's one of the people who got me into TNA. When I had started watching TNA around the time he got there, and Joe was fucking shit
I
up.
only watch TNA because of AJ Styles and Christopher
Yo,
Daniels.
shout out to this nigga eating peanut butter cups in my house. He ain't offering nobody.
Damn, how many cats you got?
It's 4, my nigga.
Damn, we ain't know you ain't say shit.
My view was where the cookies was with that butt.
Right over here, nigga.
My favorite moment, like I used to like get sick of watching, you know, Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold whip each other's ass every week.
They
My
like
favorite-
Dame Dash cookies.
Only Alexa and Mark
Man,
so we stopped at burgers.
Dog!
They're not the burger cookies though. They just
I was
cookies.
ready to say, I was burger cookies.
Shout out to Lexington Market.
All right.
Shout out to Lexington.
I had to go get my chili dogs today. So, you know.
Remember, so y'all can be
Dog, you talking about the spot to sell the fucking Alright, first of all,
Damn
you
it.
talking about right there by the chicken spot, by the candy spot, by the door, by where the
Right.
peanuts is at.
Constance, yeah.
Let me tell you how me and my pops will go down there. We go get hot dogs for everybody, pause. We be like, pops be like, let me get 12 with everything. White dude be like, huh? You said 15. And them motherfuckers just throw buns on their arms.
Yeah.
It'll be like 10 buns right there.
See, that's-
shit, no.
That's what I fuck with about Lexington Market. You be
Motherfucker's
like,
perfect, boy.
they be like, they give this fucking Asian. I go there for the Asian food. They give me this fucking platter, this shrimp egg foo young, about 2 pounds and shit. Then drop some motherfucking shrimp, some shrimp and rice, and then the big ass beef lo mein
Yo,
be like
cool.
$7.50. Like, god damn, that ain't nothing. You just gave me a meal for 2 days.
I used to
Going
go
off
there.
topic, yo, I'm getting hungry. I'm drinking.
Ain't better than
They got
them.
the best chili dogs in town.
I used to
man.
go there for business, yo.
God bless Baltimore, man.
Better than them over East Indian niggas, yo. They try.
Damn.
I go.
Damn, that's racist.
I went to a motherfucking gas station. They was selling some chicken and shit. I said, yo, let me get a chicken box. He said, how much you want? Because he saw me with 2 girls. He was like, 15 wings, $11.
That's your
I said,
problem right there.
yo,
Try to
I just need a 5 wings and fries. He's like, I give you 15 wings, $15. I said, motherfucker, how you just gonna change the price from me?
That's your problem. You went to the gas station trying to get some chicken. I don't know.
Yeah, that don't.
Hold on now.
I don't eat at Subways at gas stations. Nigga. I was like, that something just don't seem right to me about it.
You don't like the sweet taste
me-
of diesel fuel?
No.
With your
They give me
fries?
10 on number 2.
I don't want Kevin
Give me
Nash
10
in my
on number
sandwich.
2 and a 4-piece of wings.
Give me 10 on number 2 and give me number 2 with the fries and a half and half.
You want the Big Daddy Cool special? No.
And a
We're not
pack of
talking about
Newports.
Kevin Nash no more on this podcast.
Why not?
Alright, this is what I'm gonna say.
I can't-
EG.
I'm not comfortable calling that nigga Big
He's from the
Sexy.
D.
He came in
Or ours.
WCW, guaranteed bread,
Yep.
making bread,
Yep.
and he had the pin to do what he wanted, and he beat Goldberg. He broke the streak of Goldberg.
Starcade 98 all
Alright,
day.
nigga, that me say
Shout out to
something.
the taser.
Hey,
Starcade 98.
That's
By
not
any-
even Scott Hall ain't shit.
Real shit. Hold up,
that's a
real
real
shit.
homie.
Real shit. I was watching Law and Order SBU one day. And Goldberg was in the first 5 minutes and they were trying to take him down. They couldn't take him down with shit. Tell me why they tased this nigga. I was like, Starcade all over again.
Let me tell you something, yo.
That shit was funny.
Starcade 98, yo. I was
Sting.
9 years old.
Shout
That
out-
shit ruined my fucking childhood.
Jesus.
My motherfucking hero, Goldberg, taken out by a goddamn taser.
God bless him.
And once I found out Kevin Nash is the one who booked that shit, I hate that nigga.
Goldberg's the super Jew. You ain't know?
Goldberg is all the vengeance of the Holocaust back on that ass.
What, he supposed to just keep winning?
Gotta lose sometime.
You gonna
Exactly.
stop? You gonna stop with this Kevin Nash shit?
I just don't think it's
Right.
something like
he and
that.
Magic Mike,
What?
2 of them.
I don't give a fuck about Super Shredder. Said that.
See, you tried to was
Only
real
few
better
niggas
than-
even know that Kevin Nash was he was
I used to see the credits like, damn, that
Would
shit.
you mean to tell me this nigga can beat Goldberg but he can't beat the Punisher? Shit don't make no fucking sense, nigga. I want justice. The Gold Simpson can't rap, nigga.
Same
Yo, he
five
wasn't
niggas.
Punisher, though. He
Same
wasn't
five
Punisher,
niggas.
though.
Tupac murdered
With
him.
the
What's
Where's
OJ and
Waldo
that's
shirt
it.
on. Who else ain't shit? I can
My
think of a
motherfucking
couple.
boy Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett.
I hate that
Jarrett.
J-A-double-T.
Jeff Jarrett is the fucking old Roman Reigns.
Oh my
I won't go
God.
that far.
No,
but
that's
you know
not.
what? He's a good in-ring worker.
No, he's
but
not.
he is.
He
But the
actually
thing that
is. He's
kills
just
me-
terrible.
The thing
He's
that
good
kills,
and terrible.
He's good and terrible. But you know what kills me?
Sexual
he really.
shot.
The
Wait, look,
Godfather.
we ain't going there yet. The thing
I'm
that
not even
kills
talking about the wrestler. I'm talking about
Go on.
sexual chocolate.
the thing that kills me about him, he put in enough to work to really could be kind of considered the greats if you want to consider people from the 90s onward. But I don't think anybody would have given him that.
You
charge.
almost, you almost just made me fucking throw up when you said Jeff Jarrett and Great.
Just-
Jeff Jarrett is the top of my shit list. I hate that nigga.
Explain, brother.
Let me get it. First of
Okay,
all,
go ahead.
Shawn Michaels bit motherfucking Ric Flair shit. Triple H bit Ric Flair shit. How you the only nigga who fucked up biting Ric Flair? This nigga did a fake ass Ric Flair dance. Did the ugliest figure four I've seen since Charlotte. This nigga is fucking garbage. This nigga El Kabong half his fucking career used to come out dressed as a goddamn stripper. They put this nigga in charge of NWO stuff. You should have seen me as a child. I'm like, why the fuck is that nigga commanding
I
Goldberg?
used to change the channel.
You command Goldberg? What the fuck? What? No, nigga. Like you got some type of urn and you Paul Bear and Goldberg is Undertaker?
They say he could bond.
But I got a question. Who did Ric Flair better than Ric Flair? Who was the best son of Ric Flair?
Shawn Michaels.
Amen.
Now back to this nigga Jeff Jarrett.
Oh,
This motherfucker started his own company and gave himself the title, nigga. What?
If we talking about overall, I
overall,
would have
I'm
to say Triple H.
I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels kind of did it better than anybody.
Fuck Shawn Michaels.
Don't slander Shawn Michaels.
Well,
Not slander.
Speaking of Ric Flair, I
Michael
want to talk about.
Sean Hickenbottom.
I want to
Do
talk
not slander
about.
why
him.
did that have to just happen? Why did his whole... We trying to
I have
forget
a
that nigga's name is Rick Ross.
Cross-eyed motherfucker.
I have a theory that evolution is the greatest stable of all time.
Lies.
We not doing
Because it's
that.
because
We not
it's
doing that.
because it's the Four Horsemen.
No,
We not
because
doing
they're the
that.
only. I already told you they're the only stable I remember won the Royal Rumble.
Really? Hold on.
Flair
You had
won in
Flair,
'92.
Flair,
Triple H won it
Triple H,
when he came back
Orton.
from his injury.
2002.
Orton's won it. Batista won it twice.
You're right.
I never liked Batista.
That don't necessarily make it the best
Our
stable ever.
foundation.
They kind of like.
Our
No, that's the
foundation.
They all main event of WrestleMania.
British Bulldog.
Yeah, but
They
they got
all
different
world
generations
champions.
at different levels, brother.
They all world champions. All won the Royal Rumble.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why them niggas not the greatest stable of all fucking time. Cause ain't none of them niggas Tully Blanchard. I
What?
fucking say it. Ain't none
Randy
of them,
Orton is Tully Blanchard.
he definitely fucking is. Ain't none of them niggas Ole Anderson in. None of them.
Batista is definitely Ole Anderson.
Batista ain't that racist.
That's what's fucked. They ain't done to the Four Horsemen of the Hall of Fame. Forgot all about Ole Anderson, so we gonna put Barry Windham there. Fuck it.
Because if they induct Ole Anderson, they gotta put the rest of the Klansmen in there too. Klansmen? Ole
Hogan
Anderson,
been in the
8
Hall of Fame since 05. What you saying?
niggas. God damn, yo.
That's what the real horseman was based on.
Speaking of
Them
Klansmen,
niggas
they
just didn't have hoods.
speaking of Klansmen,
Right.
they supposed to be putting them in the Hall of Fame this year. My
What?
man,
Forrest Gump, uncle?
who used to manage the Hardy Boys when they first started.
Oh, shit.
My
Michael
nigga,
Hayes?
yeah.
Michael P.
Fabulous
S.
Freebirds.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
say because it's in Dallas and shit that they might finally with the Freebirds and the fucking.
Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast. And shout out to your IPA beer. I got to order it $10.99 for the motherfucking.
I still want to
Oh,
order.
shut the fuck up.
That shit
I heard
probably
Bischoff
tastes
got a
horrible.
beer. They say it was
This
good
one.
too, though.
I heard it back
I said that.
and better than ever.
Hold up. Hold on. Why are you talking bad about Stone Cold right now?
I love Stone Cold, but I don't need you know.
I listen to his podcast twice a week.
Don't be a mark for his beer that
So
you never
who-
tasted.
So who your top 5, man?
Are we going to do that?
Top 5 dead or alive. That's what's off.
And that's just off one match.
That's one match.
Off the top,
Stop that shit.
Shockmaster, nigga.
I got Rock.
RoboCop, nigga.
I got Austin. I got Macho Man. I got Undertaker. And I got Brock. Say
Wow!
something. Say
For
something.
what? Top
Say
5,
something.
yo?
What was the Brock top 5?
I like his persona. I like his character, yo. I like it.
His
What
character.
that Brock did that hasn't been done before.
get a stomach virus and ruin your career?
Oh.
Damn. Shit just got real.
And I'm basing it. I'm basing it more so on characters, yo. Like as far as wrestling, like
Shout out to D. Malenko.
if I'm
Brock,
going,
the only gimmick. Let me tell you what happened with Brock Lesnar. Why Brock was brought in and why he excelled, because he did what Ryback should have did.
we not talking about Ryback. Right?
He's
We're
a
talking about top 5. He ain't in your top 5.
You know why Ryback didn't succeed? Because he got fucked up teeth.
Ryback ain't. What?
Chris Benoit was real chick.
Chris was supposed to have fucked up teeth because he going around headbutting.
Yo, Raw was champion because he had a murderous ambition.
Yeah, ruthless aggression.
Top
Yeah.
5.
My top 5? Alright, let's see.
No, don't be all.
I gotta think
extra.
about it.
No, you don't. I didn't think about mine.
Nah, alright, The Rock,
The Rock,
Undertaker,
Undertaker.
Stone Cold. Alright, from there it gets a little...
No, it don't.
Because I gotta throw Kevin Nash in there.
That's 4.
Alright, and my 5th, who
You
ran
better
out?
put Scott Hall in there. You ride his dick all night. Draw a line with him.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Perry
kids, so
Saturn.
shout out to the other.
You know who I'm gonna throw in
The nigga in
there?
the clique everybody forget
And you can
about.
say whatever you want. It's
Loki.
My 5 is 2 niggas, the APA, because I used
You
to...
can't put
You can't
do
be
the
able
same
That's
thing.
how you walk in.
Can't do that.
They a unit.
Because I put
That
that in there.
So was 50 and Banks.
Fuck them.
New
Shit.
Age Outlaws, yo.
That cannon tape was average as fuck.
First 4 songs was fine though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Top 5.
Shout out to the oddities, yo.
Number 1, Kurt Angle. Number 2, Shawn Michaels. Number 3, Triple H. Number 4, Mankind. Number 5, RVD.
Thanks for giving Mankind Mick Foley some damn credit, man.
RVD's
No, hold on.
overrated,
We're
but
not going
we'll
to
discuss that
everybody.
another
That's top
time.
5, man.
Bitch, I'm getting real tired of you disrespecting fucking RVD. That nigga invented the X Division. I said it.
Nah, yo, Rey Mysterio all day.
My top 5: Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Savage, Austin, and I put Rock there. And
Hold on.
Why you struggling with the Rock though?
If you put Austin, if Austin's in your top 5, Rock ain't too far behind. It's simple as that. You can't have Austin and not have the Rock.
What the fuck are you making Goldust sounds?
He sound like what Goldberg
Turn on
sound like
water.
coming out to the ring.
Shout out to Terry Reynolds.
Shout out to my
She
Marlena.
the dirtiest bitch ever.
Shout out to my
She
nigga.
looked like she saw everybody dick in the locker room.
Hey, remember when
No,
you
that was
seen,
Sunday for hockey, man.
remember when they showed one of the Divas titties on pay-per-view?
Miss Kitty.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
King put that towel on her so quick.
But guess what? You can see titties even before the pay-per-view. I remember Sable when she was going off against.
talk about his wife.
Oh wait, hush up. When she was up
Don't
there
talk
facing.
about his wife.
Oh, when she
Hold
was-
on. You saying up the Stone Cold like y'all
Yeah.
friends.
Sable when he was up there.
Sable's husband?
Sable when she was fighting Jacqueline, and they were engaged in what happened? Sable was knocked down on the ground.
You saw Jacqueline's nipple. Right?
Yeah, no, her titties popped out.
Yeah,
in the match.
yeah.
That was
She had the
top
smallest
5
nipples ever.
moment of Raw ever.
No, what about when Lita was naked on Raw?
She was naked on
She
Raw.
fucked Edge.
When she was in the shower.
She was naked. Like what? You saw things?
You saw things.
Are we going
I
left?
missed that.
Shout out
Ray,
to
what's your top 5? God damn.
Shout out to my nigga Disco Inferno.
His name is Lee.
Just going Inferno all day. Alex Wright, know what I mean?
The Godfather.
Bro,
That's a
man,
good
my
first
nigga.
match.
Quang, Papa Shango.
Bret Hart,
Krang?
Bret Hart, Ric Flair, Austin, Rock. Who is my number 5?
Sean.
It can't be Sean because he didn't fight for it.
Oh, no, Dean Malenko.
All right, cool.
You really ride with that, huh?
He can
Malenko was
If
one of
we
the
talk
few
about
people.
wrestles,
But
this
he's
is
one
how
of
this
the
is
best.
different
He's one of
if
the
you-
best.
One of
So
the few
here's-
people I fuck with in WCW was Dean Malenko.
Here's the crazy
Fuck with
thing,
Dean Malenko
though.
real
Here's,
hard.
here's the crazy shit. The number 1 nigga on his list, Bret Hart, told us that he told this nigga and me that he think Dean Malenko is fucking boring.
Well, he had a boring
He is kind of
personality.
boring.
We told
But
him
you want to say
He says
wrestling.
nothing.
We
That's
did
why I
this-
said
we did this
wrestling
argument
wise is
of
different.
top, like, what was top 100 technical wrestlers. We labeled to the top 10 technical wrestlers of all time.
He got me in top 5.
I was mad as shit.
I think he was like number 3, wasn't
He was like, yeah, he was like number 1. Number 2 was Kurt, and then number 3 was Brett.
Brett. Yeah.
I was mad as shit because we left Bob Backlund off the top 10,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
felt like we committed some type
Oh,
of fucking
one of my
blasphemy.
favorite holds ever, crossface chicken.
I said that
wing.
shit to Brett. I was like, we left Bob Backlund off the list. He said, so what? I said, damn.
all respect to Brett, but Brett is a very big fan of
Brett.
So,
He should be.
Brett loved him some
He
Brett.
the Kobe Bryant of wrestling. Who your top 5?
Hold up! Stop!
You got
do that.
5 champions. Well, 6.
Does that make Jim Neidhart Shaq? Oh my god.
Jim Neidhart, that nigga. He still get high
Rich
to be on
Bulldog be
Total
closer to
Divas.
Shaq.
Right.
Shout out to my man Davey Boy Smith. He never gets the credit he deserves.
Right.
Rest
Top
in
5.
peace.
Because he can't wrestle that well.
Austin,
whoa.
Rock, Taker, Kurt Angle, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Woo, Andre. Nobody's on Andre better than Ricky Steamboat. Ever.
Do you have a top
Ever.
5?
I
nigga?
actually
Yeah, you got a top 5.
Perry Saturn.
Whoa.
I fuck with the Eliminators. Go ahead, brother.
Billy Kidman, Sick Boy, Scotty Riggs.
First of all, don't you ever disrespect Scotty Riggs or bring his name up ever again. Y'all know all my top 5 niggas. Big Dick Dudley. Spike Dudley, nigga.
K Quick.
Get rowdy, yo, get rowdy.
Twist.
The Demons.
That's the biggest house nigga ever in wrestling.
All right,
stop.
Our Truth when he was with No Limit.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I don't want to remember Master B at anything to do with
Russell
wrestling.
Rock.
Air Styles, nigga.
Carl Malone, my nigga.
Carmelo had the worst diamond cut I ever seen in my
He had the
fucking life.
tallest dog I've ever seen in my life.
My nigga.
Dog,
Let me knock
Jay
the 5
Leno.
out real quick.
Go ahead.
Shit.
You forgot.
Stone
it.
Cold? No.
Alright.
Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker.
Pass some cookies.
Yokozuna.
Really though?
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at him. I mean, Yoko.
Hulk Hogan, because I remember watching that shit when I was a kid, like just watching WrestleManias and shit. So he up there. Then I'm gonna say Sting.
All right.
All right.
That's fucking crazy.
Can I
He's the
redo
first
my
person who's
top
top 5 involved Sting.
I'm gotta redo my top 5.
No.
No.
Because that came from the heart.
It did
Exactly.
come from the
All
heart.
right, now
Because
Well,
mine's
technically,
based on gimmicks.
Technically, it only
it's not
came from the
just
heart
based
if it was
on
trained in
wrestling.
Canada.
Then that's your fault.
That's it.
It's not my fault. It's just what
It's
it
a
is.
mix between
Shout out to Natalia.
talking and wrestling. And right there off the top of your head, you gave your honest answer.
I
Amen.
gave some of the top talkers ever.
All right, that's what
And
you
then
were
I had to
into.
say Brock.
Because
his
all
whole-
around this room,
Shit.
Top talkers ever.
Yeah,
Ric Flair.
because we
everybody
can
else.
have different top 5s if we're, structuring.
Top talkers definitely Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes,
Dusty.
The Rock.
Like, Dusty is not going to be in anybody's top 5 in regards to, like, in-ring performance. But
Right.
guess what? If you talk about
If you're gonna go with
presence,
his gimmick, you're gonna say he in there.
Yeah.
Depends
His
on what you
gimmick,
look
yeah.
at. Because if I'm gonna say like wrestlers, Eddie Guerrero's in there.
yeah.
That nigga, Dusty Rhodes, wouldn't have been nothing without Billy Graham. I said it. Who gonna pop me? I'm fucking with you. I don't mean that. Please don't kill me, anyone.
you know who I think was probably one of the most underrated ones that was, like, struggling at the mid card who never got their just due? The Von Erichs, man. I always respected the Von Erichs growing up.
Texas Tornado, my nigga.
Yeah, my nigga.
That's the most depressing DVD that you ever put out.
The Von
The
Erichs.
fuck the Von Erich DVD. So many
That
suicides.
was a deep family. That was. Yeah.
They all buried. I bet they deep.
Yeah.
Only one.
No, only one still around. Yeah. I can never remember which, if it was Carrie or Kevin. I can never remember
Kevin,
which
Carrie
one.
Von Erich did.
Yeah.
Carrie Von Erich was the Texas
Nobody
Tornado.
gives the Von Erichs any credit, man.
I don't think they were that good.
I thought they were good.
They just got
they
push
were
heavy.
honest-
They had a
they
good
were-
all about the free
They got
birds.
push heavy because their dad was a promoter.
That's disrespectful. Something
Yeah, but
actually
they were
wrestle.
good. But they were good, solid wrestlers.
One
though.
of them
Just-
was
They
But
were
you
good,
see-
solid wrestlers.
Have y'all noticed that's something that faded? Like, back in the day, like, you had a strong wrestling presence coming out of Canada, Japan. It was small coming out of Europe. The one in Europe has gotten bigger. But it was Texas. Texas was like this big part of America that was pushing out a lot of great fucking wrestling talent for years, and then they just stopped. It just, Texas was like the main American spot where wrestlers were coming out of. Shawn Michaels, Terry Funk.
I'm talking about Texas gave you Bo Dallas.
Yeah, so they stopped pushing out all the talent.
Bo Dallas died when Brock touched him. I ain't seen that nigga on TV since Brock.
Brian got the stomach virus.
I don't know
Why
why.
I had on that Brock? Yo?
I had the network on.
Good, yo.
He fuck up Kevin Nash in his prime.
You out your motherfucking crazy.
Suplex City, bitch.
You tripping.
Crazy. You telling me Kevin Nash can
Ask
beat
him
Brock?
vicious about him.
We about,
Ask him about him.
You don't say shit.
we about to do fantasy booking now. Is that what we about to do now?
Ask him
Hold up.
about
We all
him.
about to book the rest of the year
Which-
into WrestleMania. We're gonna do that.
Which Brock we talk? We talking about 01 to
He talking
03
about-
Brock, or we talking
He
about
talking
now?
about
Brock?
Suplex City Rock. I'm
Brock.
talking about
You said Rock.
I mean,
You talking
Brock.
Brock.
Yeah. Forgot the bitch.
Versus-
Cool.
versus-
All right. Brock.
So disrespectful.
I'm talking Wolfpack Kevin Nash.
You better take it back to
He got taser with him?
WWF or something.
Yeah.
WWE,
Always.
Big Daddy,
Okay.
Big Diesel.
Nah, I'll take it back to what was his name? Daddy Vegas.
Remember that nigga
Baby
used to
Vegas.
dress like the Wizard of Oz, yo?
Yeah,
We like to
yeah.
forget
We
that
passed
happened.
that.
I know
Passed
stuff.
that.
Big man used to have the wackest get. Remember Kane was like the Dirty Dennis or some shit?
Daddy Yankees.
Isaac Yankem.
He was
yes.
fake Diesel too for a while. When they try to say Razor Ramon and Diesel still in that.
Stop doing this to Brock, yo.
Dog.
If it wasn't for Brock, a lot of shit would be happening.
If he couldn't bench
Yo,
press
stop giving
500, he wouldn't be wrestling. Because he
Yo,
don't
wait a
do
minute,
shit.
wait a minute,
You can say about a lot of motherfuckers.
Wait, everybody. I'm just letting you know I'm drunk right now. All right.
All right, man. Cause look, I ain't picking you up though.
I'm not. I can't.
My
pick
favorite
you up.
Brock match, not even from his current run. That's from we wrestled Kurt 19.
The joint when he did the shooting star press,
Yeah,
everything was
yeah.
great. until
Other
he
than
did
that, the match was great.
That was like the best move he ever did.
he can wrestle, dog.
No, he can't.
He can wrestle.
He can
can't
pick.
wrestle.
He can
Well,
pick
he could wrestle back
motherfuckers
in the
up.
day.
He can
Now
wrestle.
he just picking motherfuckers up.
Did you ever see the Iron Man match between him and Kurt on SmackDown?
Great.
Them niggas,
Awesome
I
match.
think when he was much younger.
I don't think I
we
ever
talking
saw a
about
whack
decade
Iron
ago.
Man match.
that is a decade ago, isn't
Yeah, I'm about
it?
to say you're not allowed to have a whack Iron Man
I don't
match.
think I ever seen
afford
Now,
that.
what the
I
fuck
don't
was that
know.
one with Cena and Orton?
You can't
I ain't
afford
never
to
seen
have
that.
a whack Iron Man match though. Cause
I don't know.
that,
The
that's
Rock
in
and
the
Triple
middle,
H was
like,
kind of when they had theirs.
Yeah, but it still
That's
wasn't
because
worth
they
seeing
ran
Orton.
out of matches to fight.
Iron Man match what? 60 minutes or 30 minutes?
60.
To
30
have
minutes.
Iron Man
of
match,
It depends.
you have to have wrestlers that have moves. Because otherwise you're gonna see the same shit. You're
Over
gonna
and
see the
over
same
again.
shit.
Like Stone Cold would just punch somebody for 45 minutes.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying. With him and
He had
Triple
the
H
punches,
fought.
the lutes,
What-
the fucking
All right,
butthole stomping.
so he punched,
Elbow,
he
the
kicked,
elbow.
he
Yeah.
jumped, and then he punched.
What else he got?
He robbed, he cheated, he still.
He had a pile driver.
The elbow from the middle rope.
Yeah, what else he had to do?
He gotta do something.
Stun.
Elbow to the
The stunner.
sternum.
All he
That's
needed was
it.
that and JR on the mic. And
And it was good.
Commentary was ridiculous.
That's
60
why.
minutes.
That's why I faded away from the main guy. I used to want to watch the APA fuck niggas up every day.
Yo, that's a good question. He
the
just brought-
APA is like our lives now. Besides, but we don't fuck people up. We do drink and play cards and shit.
Hey, yo,
Y'all
that's
should
a
charge
good
people to
question.
protect
Do
them.
you think Austin would have been as successful? Like, kind of like, yeah, Ali with Hal Cosell. I believe JR was Austin's Hal Cosell.
I can
Okay.
see that.
I think that was like a perfect. Who would have thought that the announcer, the ringside announcer
Fuck the announcers now.
would be exactly.
Yeah.
Like how Mean Gene was for Hogan.
And
Yeah.
Mean Gene was there when Hogan was the greatest face
He
of all time, and he was in the ring when he turned heel.
like
If
JR was Austin's Funkmaster Flex.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Don't do that. He
First
wouldn't
of
do
all,
that. Don't do that.
First of
Yeah,
all,
he
fuck
wouldn't do that.
Master Flex,
Hey,
fuck JR, fuck Oklahoma, Roll
That
Tide,
ball was 16 mil.
Yoma Suli,
Roll Tide.
You know Alabama?
Always.
War Eagle.
Yo,
You fucking crazy.
War Eagle.
Ah.
I'm playing with you, nigga. I'm playing with you.
why you dissing JR?
Cause he like Oklahoma.
That's where the fuck he from.
Did he have a stroke?
He had some shit.
Yeah.
who else had a stroke? Jeff Jarrett.
I would have a stroke too.
Yo, leave. Bye.
Jeff Jarrett shouldn't. Every fucking paycheck he cashed was stealing.
Tell him again. Tell him
Fucking
again
stealing.
about that crook ass, bitch ass nigga.
That was a waste of time. I used to change the channel when Jeff Jarrett got the mic.
The only thing
Because
I
when I
like that
come
he
back
does when
and I
he hit
just
the
see-
Fabulous Moolah with the guitar.
Dog.
Yo,
That's the only thing I
and
like
when
that he
wrestling,
But then Bubba Ray up the one by putting the damn
when wrestling had
Fabulous
one,
Moolah could take some
Only
bucks.
one person can get a hand out the broad.
when wrestling had one of its darkest moments ever, and Owen Hart died, all I could think to myself is, why is it this fucking Jeff Jarrett?
Damn.
I would just like to say
Hate
that
that
he
nigga.
hates Jeff Jarrett. I don't give a fuck about Jeff Jarrett.
He's some
So
shit.
he can talk about him all you want.
And-
But you can't talk about Brock Lesnar the way you want to.
About who?
You heard
Brock
me.
Lesnar.
He's
That's
some
All
shit.
right, I got two things I want to
Hey.
talk about. We can
Hey.
talk about whatever the fuck
Brock-
you want to talk about.
Brock Lesnar.
Shut the fuck
Look.
up.
Moolah is a tougher bitch than Brock Lesnar.
So you just
I don't know.
double
He might be
entendre.
right. Yo, Fabulous Moolah could take
She
some
took,
Back in the day, she was
she
breaking
took bigger
spines.
bumps.
She was breaking niggas' chest back in the day with
Fabulous
the winning
Moolah.
match.
She be.
Shout out to my nigga Bobby Lashley, Black Lesnar.
Her and Mae Young.
She a tough old.
Mae Young gave birth to a hand, my nigga. I don't know too many.
That
people
shit
doing
was
it.
stupid.
A hand with Jello around it.
And then when they did the 1000th episode, the motherfucker was a grown up and shit.
I was like,
Hold up, man's
really?
hand and shit. What the fuck is this shit?
The only thing that saved my night was to switch the channel and see Diamond Dallas Page. Diamond cut the fuck out somebody. That was it.
That was the original.
All right,
That was the original
all right.
RKO right there.
Shout out to Harlem Heat.
Nigga, shut up. No,
Stevie Ray.
no,
No.
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 Shout out
Harlem
to
Heat
Gilbert.
T-Town.
I don't
Shout out to
Coon,
Gilbert.
Oh.
Stevie Ray even said that Booker T a coon.
All right.
He a chatty patty ass
Word.
nigga. Booker T is the type of nigga that will go up to the booking people and hear them talking dog motherfuckers out and shit and act like they cool.
If you ain't
and
shit,
then he go back to Stevie
you ain't
Ray and
shit.
bitch. He was a bitch. He was a bitch.
Stevie Ray the type of nigga to not be important in wrestling history.
This
Exactly.
is true.
Wasn't he on crack?
Nigga finisher was a slapjack.
I ain't say Stevie Ray was a real nigga either. But I didn't
So
know.
you mean to
when I
tell
look
me you
at
call
Booker
Ric
T,
Flair a real nigga before Stevie Ray?
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Amen.
And Booker
Yeah.
T a bitch. Steve been a bitch.
Ric Flair told a
know, yo.
motherfucker, "Don't go to commercial. I'll be naked when you come back." That's
He
real
cut
nigga
that
right
promo in Baltimore too. That's what makes it even scary.
He loved Baltimore, yo. Like,
Baltimore had some good moments in wrestling. Remember when Raw came to Baltimore and Stone Cold had Paul Bearer and he threatened to gut him?
Oh,
And then he threw him in the sewer?
Man,
Flair said that
That
man
man's
is
caught a
He caught a
Ghostface
body.
promo. He cut that Ghostface promo when he said he was going to gut motherfucking
I was going to gut your fat ass.
Ric Flair
Paul
said
Bearer was up there like, Jesus!
he was with the Horsemen. He said that when him and the Horsemen was traveling, he said the best party they ever went to was in Baltimore.
yeah.
He had the best coat.
True shit.
The
I
dirtiest
bet you-
bras, the dirtiest white bras from Dundalk. God bless them.
Why are you dissing white women?
He ain't just white women. He just
Just
Dundalk
women
women.
in
There's a
color.
difference.
My
There's a
nigga, go ahead, tell him.
difference.
Between 2009 and 2012, I spent a lot of time in Dundalk. He's right. It's terrible.
You
Terrible.
smashed one though.
No, I didn't. No, I just wrestled
Hold on,
there.
wait.
I just wrestled out there every other weekend.
It ain't about what you think you know. It's about what you can prove.
You can
So,
get
so don't look at my Facebook timeline
Hey,
from 2010.
Hey Ray, you looking at me? Let's be real. You can get whatever you want in Dundalk.
So you fucked
Except,
the bitch out there?
I never tried though.
self-respect.
First of all,
Exactly.
Dundalk smells anyway because they got a little
Exactly.
shit factory out
Yo,
there.
I am not. I am a
You
But
got
it
West
to
smells so
listen to
bad
this
because
podcast.
everything else smells good.
Keep listening. We'll find something to support you at. I bought my car in Dundalk. That's about all I can say.
They got laser tag out East Point, I guess.
Who the fuck gives a shit about East Point?
Who would
Nobody.
East Point?
I ain't been to that mall since I used to get high out there.
I ain't been in East Point
Only-
since I was 16.
Them niggas still got an FYE.
It's been a good minute.
Holy shit!
I'm
They
going
That
out there.
exists. That's why he's still
I
exists.
thought White Monster had a Suncoast in that motherfucker.
I know
Suncoast
it's
is the
beautiful.
shit.
Suncoast is fucking
You can
life.
buy
Nah,
the same
Suncoast charge way too
DVDs
much.
like $5.
It's like
Back
that.
in the
got
day,
the
3
DVDs
DVDs was like
on
$100 in Suncoast. That's why I stopped going to that
It's cheaper
motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
I was blowing a whole paycheck in
$26.99.
Suncoast.
You know what I'm saying? $26.99. Oh, when that Save the Last Dance come out. Oh yeah, it come out May 16th or whatever. You get it for
Why the
$26.
fuck
And
are
they
you
got
buying
portals in
Save
the
the Last Dance?
Yeah, I caught that too.
Yeah.
Save the Last
Sean Patrick,
Save the
Harris,
Last
what the fuck
Dance.
his name is.
Save the Last
No,
Dance and,
no.
and love.
What happened to that
Whoa. Hold on. Save the
got
Last
this. I got
Dance.
this.
He the new barbershop.
I got this. I got this.
No, Save the Last Dance and Love and Basketball was the go-to whenever you had a broad over.
I showed the bitch.
Shit, I got pussy to Bride of Chucky. What you talking about?
Whenever
Ross, I
Bronze
wanna
came
hear what
over,
you gotta say.
Bronze came over, I showed him the craft.
Oh my god.
Fuck
That's some
Julia
real
Stiles.
shit.
At least I see
Somebody
you.
told me that. I remember one girl told me that she looked like a a half-formed embryo.
Should have saved her the last ass. Waste of fucking time.
Last thing I saw her in was like the Born Ultimatum or something. She
That was the last thing I
Last time
saw her.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Don't the Born Ultimatum sound like it's about an abortion?
That little bitch.
That's
You
what,
ain't gonna have this.
that's what the
If
Born
you got-
Legacy should have been
You
about.
can
The
get in
Born
the car,
Legacy should have been
or you can fall down the stairs. Person don't give a fuck.
The Born Legacy should have been abortion. That movie was terrible. But we going back to wrestling or whatever you talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no, that Born Legacy is about wrestling with the demons of why you made another fucking movie.
I'm trying to think about John Cena.
Motherfuckers.
Shout out to John Cena. He did a good job at Trey Right. That shit was funny.
He
That
did
was
do a fucking
hilarious
great
movie.
job in
We're
training.
not talking about that because you wanted to
I
talk
thought
about
you
that.
was a dude.
Hey,
I will
you know what I do to assholes like you? I was like, Cena, what the fuck?
Yeah, what you gonna do to me?
Shout out to Ballers.
I never seen. I never
That
seen
show, yeah,
one
that show is
episode.
pretty good.
It's pretty good. It needs to be an hour though.
That's
Yeah,
what everybody's
yeah,
saying.
It's
Half
too
an hour
short.
does
They're
no
filming
justice.
now.
Isn't
Yeah.
that,
All
isn't
I
that
wanna
one
do-
kid, Denzel Washington, his son or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Denzel's son, the wide receiver guy. Trying to do a podcast in here.
God damn it, Stone Cold pulling up.
But it's funny, I just watched that fag episode on South Park recently when they talking about the bikes and shit.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Power for that nigga who looked like The Rock but isn't.
I still need to watch
Who
it.
look like the Rock on Power?
I hope you ain't talking about Ghost.
Ghost nigga.
Ghost is built like The Rock back in
Bitches
92.
don't know the difference.
Chill.
That nigga look like
You
he
shut
can.
the fuck up. We're not talking about Power.
I gotta watch Power and Boardwalk
Why?
Empire.
You never watched Power?
Oh
He
man.
ain't
watch
watch Power
it.
or Boardwalk.
Yeah, I gotta watch
Boardwalk
Boardwalk
is too
Empire,
serious.
too.
Boardwalk was the show of the goons, nigga.
I never seen
Shout
that
out to
show.
my
I heard that was
current
dope,
favorite
Shout out to
show.
my nigga Pernsley.
Shout out to the Flash. That
We're not talking about
motherfucker-
fucking shows.
But
We
hold
about to
on.
book
We
until
shouting them
WrestleMania.
out, though.
I'm not shouting out shows.
Hey, look, the last season of the Flash was better than fucking Survivor Series. Fuck that.
Yes,
What
it
wasn't
was.
better than Survivor
Yes,
Series?
I'm about to say, yo, I'm
though.
like,
What was the best movie star in a wrestler?
The Rock.
Nigga,
Fast
glad
Five
you
probably.
asked this motherfucking question. No holds barred, nigga. Zeus versus
Hold on.
motherfucking
Hold on. My favorite part. What's that smell?
you wanna go there? You gotta say which one was it?
You better not
Rocky
say
3,
Suburban Commando.
Thunder Lips. Was it Rocky 3 with Thunder Lips?
Yep.
Yeah.
The gayest roll ever. I bet
Best
Hogan
movies
looked at-
on the real though. This is gonna come out left field. Best movie star in a wrestler was The Princess Bride. With motherfucking Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant.
What about the one with Roddy Piper though?
Best movie star in wrestling.
They
Oh,
Live?
Shit, They Live. Damn. I'm about to shit on you like Princess Bride, nigga. No, They Live. They Live. Good as shit. But Piper jobbed at the end. So
My favorite probably had to be Fast Five.
Fast
Rock.
Five. Fast Five was dope because it went from being a racing movie with some action to an action movie with
some
some
racing.
Right.
Fast Five was definitely the dope.
Yo, that was a PG-13 movies that had more bodies than rated R movies. I've seen.
The Rock shot somebody and said, "You son of a bitch." I was like, "I'm
He shot him.
I would have
Yo,
said
he
Fast
shot
Six,
him
but
close
they
up,
got
though.
disqualified for that airport scene. Ain't no runway that long. Fuck that.
You said,
That was the longest. Bro.
Rock ain't going that hard since Logan Paul."
exactly.
Yo.
Now, that was another one that was probably one of the best
They
ones.
probably would have upped the
The
California
first time-
coastline.
That was the first time.
That
was the
shit
first time you heard
started
the Rock say
in
the
fucking
F-bomb.
That was
Texas
a
and ended in Seattle.
I was like, yo, this is the longest runway fucking ever.
It still was tough.
The Rock should have died off rip. First of all, that motherfucker fell from a building after a bomb went
Oh, you
off.
talking about Fast 7?
And
Everybody
Larry-
died in that movie.
Fast 7.
Everybody.
Fast 7. I just imagine.
Shout out to Tony Jaa.
The whole thing takes place in heaven. And that's how they all live from that shit. One nigga crashed off a fucking mountain. Niggas jumped through buildings. First of all, Jason Statham is alive after taking a rock bottom, not in the ring. I said, I don't give a fuck if you're the transporter of Jesus. Now that's it. Nigga, that you was just trapped on fucking rock bottom on a linoleum floor. You're dead. You're dead. Rock is bigger than he was.
Rock is on steroids now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Sure.
He is.
Rock
I
is.
don't know what pain again. He
course.
did look like he was taking something. He was
Yes.
taking shit and pain again.
That nigga cut like a bag of dope.
That was funny.
The Rock can really act. That's why I like watching some of his
I fuck with
movies.
The Rock.
Except
He
the
can really
Southland
act.
Tales.
It's fun. It's fun to watch.
Ain't
his
nobody
movies.
can act in Southland Tale. That was just, oh my god.
You
If
said what?
you got Netflix, watch this movie called Southland Tales. This is the most horrible thing.
This guy-
It has like an all-star cast, but it's terrible.
Who's all in it, bro?
The Rock, Justin Timberlake,
Hold on, wait
Sean
a minute.
William
You said
Scott,
Southland Tale. You said The Rock, Justin Timberlake,
Sean William Scott, the chick who played Buffy.
and it's a terrible,
Fuck
terribly
her
acted
for
movie.
this. Oh no, that
It
wasn't. That
is
was
a terrible.
God off. That's one of the worst movies
Who
ever
the
made.
bitch that dissed Kevin Owens on Twitter?
Melissa Joan Hart.
Melissa
Fuck her.
Joan Hart.
Clarissa.
Hold on, no, wait a minute.
Stop!
That's Clarissa that explains it all. You don't slander her.
She don't explain that shit. Fuck that bitch.
Playboy?
I don't give a fuck.
No,
what
she
did.
ain't do no
If
Playboy.
she did, I'd own it.
Right.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Beat my dick to that.
I swear she did Playboy.
You be up there beat up to your childhood. Eureka's Castle.
Is that what we doing? We talking about beating off of my podcast?
If it involves the same way.
So we're gonna sit at this table and say nobody at this motherfucking table never jerked off before?
Dog, if you was here for that. We had
I was saying for
this
what?
episode.
Clarify before you put that shit the fuck out there.
Why you always spit
I did.
stuff back out?
Shout out to my dad for buying me that Sable Playboy issue when it came up.
For real?
Yeah.
Your dad's a real nigga. All due respect.
Shout out for Ray holding on to all them Playboys and shit. So when
No, they got lost in the fire. I don't have none of them no more.
Damn.
They all
Oh, I meant
broke up.
when I first came over your house. 'Cause
Oh,
I
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
left some of them pages.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
When
man.
you left it?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
Looked like I turned the pages while eating Butterfingers.
God
All right,
damn.
we going off the cuff. Hold up.
That's why I let niggas in my house.
Time out. Time the fuck out. I want to do one last thing about this wrestling shit, and we can go off the cuff.
This went out of hand quick.
All right, go ahead. Come on.
All I want to do is book a quick little book session. WrestleMania, what we think should happen, who we think should come back, what matches should happen. See if we can do that shit in like 10 minutes.
Need Daniel Bryan to come back.
That's not happening.
That ain't happening.
But you just make
If he comes back,
I need Seth
It
Rollins to
won't
be
be for a
Superman
match.
and heal up so he can have a match by WrestleMania.
I don't think that's happening either.
Like I told you earlier, I think KO gonna fight Brock. I think that's gonna be an awesome match.
Kevin Owens.
It should happen.
That should happen.
I agree with that.
Who take a fight this year?
Somebody old.
No one.
Somebody old.
It's
He
gonna be
disappears.
John Cena.
Sting.
It's gonna happen.
Can't be
It
WrestleMania.
better- it can't
They
be
were
John
they
Cena.
were they did have a rumor that Cena was finally gonna fight Taker at WrestleMania.
Sting Taker.
Sting hurt.
WrestleMania.
Sting about to have next
Sting about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
word
Sting
is
hurt.
his career may be over.
Shout out to the Xbox notification that just went off.
Hey, Xbox One. Shout out to the game share system.
Roman Reigns should not
Shout out
have
to
the belt,
PS4.
and he should not.
Roman Reigns should never have
and
the
he
belt.
should chill. He should not have the belt, and he should not be competing for the belt. In my opinion, at Mania. I already booked this shit.
So here's
So
my question to you in your book: who wins the Royal Rumble?
I was about to say that.
Cesaro.
I said
He's hurt too, though.
Cena win the
Rasta
belt. I think I said that.
Cena win the Royal
I
Rumble.
mean, yeah, I think I said.
I think someo's going to return
I said
that hasn't wrestled in a long time.
Cena's already won the Rumble twice.
no. This is what I said. I said Brock should take the belt from Sheamus at Royal Rumble. Cena win. They go to Mania. Cena beats Brock. This is a everybody is happy scenario.
How many
Yeah,
fans
because
think will
we
be
know
happy
you
that
like-
John Cena for
we
the
know
third
you
time
like-
wins the Royal Rumble? You know, it's only one man in history to win the Royal
Austin.
Rumble 3. Yeah, there you go.
Still,
You ever see Last Boy Scout?
you ever seen
You know the sniper in the Last Boy Scout? I hope he's in the stands at WrestleMania to shoot John Cena.
Stop doing that.
Cause he's some shit.
He gonna have to get his fucking what 16th joint.
All right, he
Let
can
him
do
get that
the
shit
next
off.
WrestleMania.
Let him get it off.
No,
Let Ambrose win the Royal
that's
Rumble.
not what.
That's not happening.
That's not.
That
But
I wanna
still
see
have,
that
but
happen.
still have Brock beat Sheamus for the title
if
and have
Ambrose,
Dean Ambrose to some
I'm
crazy
just looking-
miracle
I'm looking at a main
beat
event.
Sheamus at WrestleMania.
We already know that Sheamus won't be at.
I
the
mean,
main
beat
event.
Brock. I mean,
What
Dean
happened to
Ambrose,
Sheamus?
Sheamus. Them niggas are not going to be in the motherfucking main
They're
event.
not main eventers
at,
anymore
at
to me.
WrestleMania. That's why I said Cena, and then he fight Reigns. Reigns win the title.
that's the most boring match
What?
ever.
Huh?
Cena and Reigns.
Reigns still needs more time.
Dog.
The only way it would
They
have worked.
pushing these niggas.
The only way it would have worked if Seth didn't get hurt. If Seth didn't get hurt,
Seth should have kept that till Mania.
Reigns got butt raped.
I think he would have. I think Seth would have probably kept it till Mania, and then lost it there because he was on a run. But
I think.
I think
Yeah.
overall Reigns is going to win the belt at Mania probably, regardless.
No, I don't think he's gonna win. If Ambrose wins, he's gonna lose it the next night.
He has to win it. He has to
He
win it.
gonna, he gonna do a King of the Ring 97.
Exactly. That hasn't happened in a while.
No, that happened and he lost it in like 2 minutes.
It was less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
yeah, he lost it
No,
next in a row.
I
Reigns
really-
did win the belt, so we
I don't.
you know we can just say he
It's
did
not
win
like
the
he
belt.
never. No, but he's going to. I believe Reigns is going to get it. I don't know if it's going to be a long reign, but I think that's how they're going to do it for us to keep the belt shifted to more different
And it's
people.
gonna be boring
It-
as fuck.
It will. It
Watching
will.
that Superman
But guess
punch.
what? But guess what?
And
It's
that-
better. It's better than Brock having it.
Chill.
It is better than Brock having
fuck
it.
that.
But see, at the end of the
it's
day,
definitely better than Sheamus having
I'd
it.
rather John Cena have it.
It's gonna be
No, I don't. I ain't going that
Big
far.
Show versus
I'm not
Uso.
going that far.
Big Show.
Main event gonna be Mark Henry versus Kane
In your
versus
dreams.
motherfucking Big Show for everybody need to retire that this
Main
job.
event gonna be Kurt Angle versus Undertaker.
Hey, what
That's
if
my thing. What if Daniel Bryan
Kurt
came
Angle
back?
comes back during Royal Rumble
I
and
believe-
wins that shit?
Daniel
You know
Bryan?
what? I believe
No,
Daniel
Kurt
Bryan might
Angle.
be working on the
That
sleeper,
work.
man.
That would be fucking awesome.
Because he didn't retire. He could be working on the sleeper with just going under the radar, rehabbing, and guess what? He just come out the gate,
What
do
we talking
something
about
crazy.
again?
I'm drunk. It don't matter.
I think
It
Daniel.
do
It
matter.
do
John.
matter.
I would love
What you talking
but
about?
Kurt Angle
Well,
to be in
guess
the Royal
what?
Rumble.
Unless so people are here
Daniel
to
Bryan to
remind
come
us
back
this-
by then. One of them eliminates the other, sets up a match with Daniel Bryan and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. No title, just pure wrestling match. 'Cause
I
Kurt
want-
Angle
I wanna
said in
see
interviews
good
he wants to
wrestling.
wrestle Daniel
I
Bryan.
want to see good matches.
Yeah, I want to see great wrestling.
That's why
If you
I'm
wanna see
telling you,
good
Dean
wrestling
Ambrose
match-
and Brock Lesnar would be a great main
If
event.
you
That
want to
sounds
see
like a
great
good-
wrestling matches,
Dean Ambrose get his ass whipped for 20
Kevin
minutes.
No, he
Owens.
wouldn't.
Everybody gets
Yes,
Brock
he
Lesnar
can.
though.
He'd give Brock footwork and win.
Kevin Owens versus Undertaker. That would interest me. Let's see if Undertaker can survive it.
One of those two. Kevin Owens against Brock or Undertaker. I'm cool with that.
Undertaker be so fucking tired, he'll fall off the ropes doing
He
old
actually
school.
don't look that bad right now.
He don't look that good either.
If they
he
have,
don't look as bad
they
as
have
when
a
he came
face-
back for that WrestleMania match. He looked like he probably spent a little bit more time in the gym getting his form back.
Or he taking steroids.
if they have a
Like
good
this-
guy, they have a good guy champion before the Royal Rumble. I wouldn't be mad to see Bray Wyatt win the Royal Rumble. He got
like
he
to
got
see that.
3 big niggas with him that can
Yeah,
help him
it's
win the
no
Royal
reason
Rumble.
he should
There
not
should be
do
no
that.
reason why Bray Wyatt
And
would
And
lose
this
the
is
Royal
the
Rumble.
perfect time for him to get a push.
Somebody needs to get a push. There's a lot of motherfuckers out.
Yeah. Randy Orton. Talk.
Or say fuck it, bring Finn Balor or
Fuck!
or
no.
Sami
You
Zayn.
can't base what you saying on playing the video.
Dog,
game.
he a fuck nigga on this game, yo. He be fucking with me, yo. This nigga came down the ramp with a chair. Like, yo.
That's what he did. Hold on, wait a minute. You saying who came down the ramp with him?
Finn,
Finn Balor. He came out with a chair.
I was
As
coming
the
out.
demon or just Finn Balor?
Yeah, which one? Finn Balor or the Demon?
Finn.
Should
Cause
be-
he had nothing like no.
He ain't had no. He ain't had the dirty dreads.
All right.
No.
Yeah, it's when he come with the dirty dreads, shit get fucked up.
First
Hey, hit you
off,
with the chair?
Dog, he can't. I was coming out. my
nigga, we
intro-
not talking about that.
Look, I was coming out motherfucking NWO on, I rock NWO. And that nigga came, hit me in the back with a chair. That was my motherfucking title match too. And they only had-
Did you?
Finn
So
Balor
you ain't
Hill.
get. Needless to say, you ain't get the title.
no, but I fucked him up next week. I fucked him up good.
Ain't that the beautiful thing about WWE games?
I interrupted his match. This motherfucker didn't even make it to the ramp. I fucked him up.
Oh, y'all know that Brock is supposed to have a match next Saturday, right?
He's wrestling Brazil Del Rio for the United States title.
So that means he gonna win that. Unless he
I
gets banked.
think,
And if he
yeah,
get banked,
he's gonna get
he
jumped
gonna
by the League of
beat-
Nations, which will set up a match for him and Sheamus.
Or you
probably.
gonna tap.
Can you shut the fuck up? You're saying some hateful shit you shouldn't be saying right now.
That nigga's a bitch. Alright? We need to come to this conclusion.
Alright, is The Rock gonna come back and have a match at Mania?
No,
He should.
No.
he said he's filming a movie.
Yeah, I don't think he
Okay.
should. It's not. It wouldn't be. It would shadow some of the talent that needs to be pushed up.
Will he be there?
I don't think Triple H should have
I
a match
think Austin's
either.
gonna be there.
I think
Austin's
Triple
gonna
H.
be there, but he's not gonna have a match.
I think
He
Triple
gonna
H
be
should
there.
have a match because Triple H doesn't wrestle
Against
like
who?
at all. That's the thing. I think if Rollins was going to drop the belt for Mania, that they was going to set up for the Authority to turn on Seth Rollins, to set up the match with Triple H and Seth Rollins, which I thought was going to be a great match. But
That's kinda
I think Seth Rollins getting hurt fucks up a lot of stuff
Do
coming.
you think they
towards
might book
WrestleMania.
Triple H versus Roman Reigns?
Ugh.
I'm just asking.
Conan versus Conan.
Fucking punch match.
If they do, I expect Triple H to carry the match. But
So
yeah.
They're
damn
pretty
shame.
much rolling it kind of the same way they did Daniel Bryan.
I wonder if Cesaro and Tyson Kidd will be back by then.
I hope Cesaro's back. Tyson Kidd, I don't think he's ever
They
coming
were doing a
back.
good tag, right? I think.
They was a
Dog.
good tag team.
Being the
Both of them are
fucking
injured.
Cesaro got hurt recently.
Cesaro, his rotator cuff or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a
Got that Kobe
promoter
injury.
for fucking WWE must be like being the GM for the Baltimore
I'm
Ravens.
drunk.
Still more fucking cuff.
Yo, how
Why you take his cup?
Cause he ain't a man.
He poured that shit.
Man.
Damn.
Frost, you ever came to me and said I'm drunk and looked at me like you drunk? Did you ever? No, you fucking didn't. Cole, you ever came to me and said,
Cole, first of all,
Hey,
Cole
Cole,
wasn't even come to you. You're a grown fucking man. Well,
I got nothing to do with it.
so he just did that to me. You didn't see it?
No,
Don't.
Have
Hey, I
I'm
ain't
saying,
in it.
have my drink. Have my drink.
You not drinking no more, dog.
spell drink.
Done.
Brother Frost, can you have
Fuck you and Brock Lesnar. All right.
I don't want to drink for you.
Man,
Yeah,
coming
you-
at Brock.
If you
Anytime you come to another grown man and say I'm drunk, and you look like you like it was like a warning and shit.
Yeah, but I'm
and then you
cool.
fucking
But
up a
look
good
at-
discussion.
But look at me though.
No,
Look at
I'm
me,
not. I
though.
can't look at
me,
you right
though.
now.
I'm beautiful.
oh, he on this camera. And
This
shit.
nigga's
I'm loyal.
This nigga sound like DJ Khaled.
man. Should we
Loyal.
wrap up this podcast?
You
We get fucked
smart.
up.
We about to wrap up this podcast soon,
Another one.
because this
Another
motherfucker's on some
Another
shit.
one.
Sheesh.
How many L's Brock Lesnar gonna take? Another one.
Anyway, if Brock win this month, well, he ain't gonna.
Brock
I
should
see
die.
He gotta lose.
IC title
He gotta
is
lose.
Kevin Owens gonna have that Mania.
Yeah, because he wants to. He,
nobody-
They need to push him.
Ain't nobody,
Why not let Dean take it? They
Why?
fight tomorrow night.
Why?
because Dean got win the Royal Rumble.
That ain't happening, no.
That could happen. That would be a great push for him.
I
It
think
would
the
be-
loser of that match is gonna win the Royal Rumble. That's my theory.
Unless they randomly
They might have-
finally decide to give
Hold on.
Dolph Ziggler.
Pause.
What?
Why the fuck are you slapping yourself,
This
Los?
nigga's just.
Unless they randomly give Dolph Ziggler a shot and have him win it, but
Finally, Mr. Perfect Son gets a shot. Yo, they need to start.
Okay.
They need to treat
Due
Ziggler.
to niggerish actions, I am being alerted that I should shut down the podcast because it's a grown man slapping him.
He's fucking flat chopping his face.
when you get off Space Mountain, it won't be like that.
None of you can be first, but a whole lot of you can be next.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get this on film.
This is why we can't have nice things, people.
Motherfucking jet flying.
Limousine ride.
So who better, New Day or Nation Domination?
The nation.
Nation.
New Day.
Nation
all
all
day.
Ain't none of them niggas better than all of them.
Motherfucker for real would have shoved that tuba up his ass and it'd been over.
Stop being a ticket.
Shove tubers up his ass.
Yup. Yo,
Sit down, dog.
you look like that big nigga from New Day too.
Motherfucking unicorn.
Hey yo, you gotta sit the fuck down. Hey,
We're shutting down the
Shut
podcast. I'm shutting the studio down. I'm about to go have a jack real quick,
Can't go
and then I'm gonna keep drinking because
shut
I'm
the
a grown
studio
man.
down like
Can't
Puffy.
be choking legends.
My nation, nigga.